feel like I'm in a rave.
See, Keith is enjoying it.
Yes.
Really, anyway. Hey, guys, welcome to House of Machismo. I got my, is this me here? And then I have Luis over there. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And then over there to this side over here, we have Keith. Say hello.
Hola, soy K-Rod.
No. We're not going to speak Spanish today.
Hi, I'm K-Rod.
Oh, you can speak Spanish. It's okay. I was just
Keith.
joking. So anyway. Oh, K-Rod. Fuck that. I'm so sorry. I don't know. You always be Keith to me. No matter who you are, where you're from, what you did, you'll always be Keith to me.
That sounds like a Backstreet Boys song you just...
No, because I can't play that music on this podcast. I'm just letting you know how I feel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, this is one of our shows. I don't remember what number it is. We're trying out something a little different. It's kind of early, isn't it? Normally we do like a late night.
It's very early.
Yes.
It was Luis's...
But the listeners don't know, so I don't know why you have to mention that.
Because I like to let people know what's going on, because it's too goddamn early.
This is Luis's idea.
It was his idea,
to be here at 6 a.m.
6:30 in the morning on a Sunday. What the hell? We should be in church right now.
It's before I go to church, so I needed the free time.
Oh, you need to do the sins first, and then... I see what you did.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And then I repent.
Second Amendment.
Okay. Well, he believes in the Second Amendment. That is his faith in that.
He believes in... Instead of saying, I believe in science, I believe in the Second Amendment.
I believe in the Constitution.
Do you really?
That's my
Or
Bible.
just certain parts of the
That's your
Constitution?
Bible?
Only the ones that are, cool.
Cool.
The first, second, and fifth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
More the second.
Yes.
Well, the second kind of helps out with the fifth, so that'd be okay. He's just supporting of the fifth. So anyway, I kind of want to bring it up. Luis, you moved into your new house. Finally.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I was over there.
No.
Last night. You didn't know.
You saw that shadow? Yep, that was him.
You didn't move into your house. You weren't sending me pictures of your progress in the house.
No.
Okay.
He stood at that
Okay, but if you're
apartment.
gonna say no, just do it in the style of Consuela.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Marty does it way better. Do it.
No.
Oh shit, he does it better than I do.
Really?
No, I have no idea.
Do it, Marty.
No. No lemon pledge. Something like that. I don't know. I'm on the spot
I
now.
never heard that.
You never heard her talk?
You never heard?
No.
Oh, yes, you have. We were just talking about Family Guy.
No.
Oh, I thought it was The
There you go.
Simpsons.
Oh, The Simpsons. No, Family Guy. It's all Family Guy. No. So anyway, yes, you did move into your house. Stop lying. Oh, don't say that? Oh, okay. I mean, we could just cut it out because I do edit it. Yeah, you don't want to talk about that?
No.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just cut that part out. It's not so hard.
Oh, I thought it was like, fuck.
Yeah,
It's
no.
live.
Oh, it's
right.
live. Yeah, they're up listening to us.
You guys realize my rule, right? Like, if you guys say something on the show that you don't want on there, you guys got like 24 hours to let me know, and I'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
Marty, I
I
don't
said
want to
that.
hear my voice at all. Cut me off.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I can probably do that, and people won't miss it.
No, I don't, because people don't know I got a house.
Oh, they don't?
So nobody knows.
Oh, for tax purposes? No I'm kidding.
No, shit.
Oh, okay.
Because he don't want nobody to go over.
So how are everything in your new apartment?
Same thing.
Why can't I just not be moved?
All right. God, how has it been living in your truck the past few days?
How is that under the bridge?
Yeah. Down by the river over there?
Yeah, that's why I listen to those songs.
Oh, okay.
Down by
Down by the river.
God, this is actually a pretty cool little funny thing that we're doing, but we can't use any of it, so let's move on.
Well, you can go on there. How's it? You can do it right there where it says, "How's it been living in your truck?"
Yeah.
That's right there.
And then people are going to be like, oh, we should start a GoFundMe for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. They're like,
How's it living in your new truck?
Yeah.
Like, insert that
Yeah.
word later.
Well, I put a lot of lights so I can see.
So I can see the inside.
We could just do like
that's why I'm doing this show, so I can have some income for buying
My motorcycle?
You realize-
apartment.
You realize nobody's getting paid for this, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I do. Well,
Yes.
we all got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Broke.
Broke ass.
Here I come again. A year broke.
That's right. Well,
Huh?
How's it get like that? I forget, and I'm like right here.
Stop sniffing the mic.
You're the guy living in my garage.
Yeah,
That's why it's all because it's all.
No, have you seen Half Baked? The guy that lives on the couch. Nobody knows.
Oh,
who he
he's
is.
just there. He's like,
just there. Who the fuck is this guy?
And he wakes up out of nowhere.
Do you have the consumption? You have consumption, don't you?
What is that?
Tuberculosis.
No, it's called
It's like-
allergies.
Well, when you cough, are you coughing up like little droplets of blood?
I
Like in
wish that
your
mean I'd be
hanky?
about to die and I don't have to pay my bills.
Well, surprisingly, you won't die of tuberculosis anymore. At least I don't
damn it.
think you do anymore.
They have
Well, if you don't
But it's
treat
very-
it,
but
I'm
it's
sure
very-
you would.
Oh yeah, but it's a long, painful death.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, much like divorce and child support.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He's
Yeah,
laughing
so
because
you better get divorced young so you can still have some life left
That's right.
after they're old enough.
Because if not,
After child support's over.
that's right.
So you're telling me I need to get married and then divorce?
No. You
No.
need to get married young and then make mistakes, get divorced, and then.
So is 31 still young?
No.
So I'm fucked.
yes,
Yeah, no, it's not.
your life is
Yes,
over.
I'm too old, or yes, I'm fucked.
You're old and
Both.
fucked.
Yeah, because
So I'm getting old. I'm getting fucked old.
Yeah.
Because by the time your son's 18, well, you're gonna be like 50.
Oh fuck.
hmm
Pretty much.
And then what are you gonna do? You should have started young like Luis.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, but he has like 10 kids
Hell no.
that he knows he don't know.
Yeah. 6.
You still have that extra cell phone that you just use. You know, you have your main cell phone, then you have like a separate cell phone. For
That's Keith.
Oh.
That's me,
Rod.
Marty.
Oh, you have
That's
two cell
Keith
phones.
Rod. That's Keith Rod.
Right.
Keith Rod.
K-Rod.
They shorten his name.
This thing isn't gonna catch. You know that, right? We're just gonna end up changing all the stuff to Keith. Easier.
Banners and everything. Just fuck it.
Yeah, fuck
Keith.
that, K-Rod. You
Just
wanted
put
to be cool.
Just put a scratch and put Keith.
Poor guy.
I didn't want to be cool. That's just what I've been known by.
Nobody knows you by that.
You do. Not.
I guess, but
Why you keep looking over there?
because the sign's
Oh.
over there. Stop that. Okay.
So yesterday when I was doing all this work, going everywhere, I was wearing
Why?
that shirt.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh, were
for real?
you?
Yeah, because I was going to wherever I went. Home Depot, and
That explains a lot.
basically the whole day I was wearing the
Let's see if I
shirt.
can get it out of him. Why would you go into Home Depot?
Oh, I love Home Depot. I love buying tools.
Because he's a
Oh,
man.
and where do you use them?
What?
Where
At
do you
work.
Use, at work.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You
at
think your work would have tools
Work
for
a
you?
lot.
Yeah.
I buy tools I don't need.
That's like Marty.
Actually, it's true. I do
Yeah,
buy
but
it.
he buys.
He buys
all
tables that he
all
don't
this.
need.
Yeah, yeah, he's buying a table.
I had no intention of buying anything yesterday. I bought a coffee table and that desk, and a painting. I'm gonna hang in my room. Actually, looks pretty cool.
Is it like in the ceiling?
What?
You gonna hang the painting?
On the ceiling? No.
Is it a picture of Channing Tatum?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
Riding his bike in his Magic Mike outfit.
Oh,
Oh, that little thong thing.
I guess.
that little
I don't-
phone
I don't know
thing.
what
You're like, oh yeah. I saw the way your eyes rolled back when I said.
What?
When I said what? Oh, I'm
Tanner
like,
chaining was
like
with
that.
his thong, and you're like, oh.
He's like Channing
Intense
Tatum young.
orgasm. Roll back.
Shh, hold on.
Just
I can't
say-
move. Can't move right now.
Why are you shaking? Is that one? Of, like,
I know, right?
He's already he feels it.
I did that to my friend the other day.
What?
Not that. No, I'm trying to. I'm trying
He
to.
almost spit the
I
water.
know, right? That'd be funny. Like, not my microphone.
Yeah, well, it's got the shields. It's got shields.
It's not waterproof.
Shit
I
fucks
forgot.
everything
I forgot
up.
what my friend was doing. He was like looking at something, and he was like really excited about it. Like, I think it might have been some picture or something he was looking at. So he on his phone. So he was really excited about it. So then I said, "Oh wow, do you really want to feel good?" He's all like, "What? What are you talking about?" So I go to the top of his head and just start doing this, and he's all like, "Ooh," like that.
Okay, just about making that voice. I think I know. Is it baby hands?
No.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
What is that?
No. Yeah, I know, right?
'Cause
Oh, there you go.
You
Now you
always
can.
make that voice. So
You
No, he
always-
goes.
he sounds nothing like that.
He kind of no, not really. You haven't hung out with him, so you don't.
I thought he
think
met
so.
him.
Oh no, he hasn't hung out. I mean,
Oh.
you know,
I met him one time.
yeah,
Here.
when
You
we
should-
went
you should-
somewhere.
You should tell him, hey, say the I don't know. He's gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's met him. When
When they saw your truck.
Yeah.
yeah.
When we
when we went to his truck,
Tour of his truck.
we're standing outside his truck. He's like, "What, dude? Guys, just come on in. What's wrong with
through
you?
the windows.
What's wrong with you guys?"
It's funny because I will
You ever
say
see a truck before?
Yeah.
I would want a tour of the truck, but I've been in it.
Yeah.
But I just haven't seen.
That sounds a little.
I just haven't seen the new improvements of the
Of the truck?
interior.
Yeah,
Of the truck?
interior of the truck. big
Well,
truck.
of what I saw his truck, it was actually pretty good. It was a good interior. Yeah. Upholstery was clean. Yeah.
Some white spots here and there.
Yeah, but we just ignore
Dry.
those. We
Dry
figured-
crust.
Black
that's
light.
fine.
That's right. It's like all white on the inside.
I didn't know everything
shit.
glowed.
I don't want to touch it. I
It
don't want to
looks like
touch
the
it.
solar system.
Yeah.
It's like one dangling. You're like, oh, I didn't see that.
That's the sun.
It touches your forehead.
I'm like, look, everybody, we have stalagmites and stalactites.
All
I
right.
don't know what that is, or I would laugh.
Well, Keith knows what it is.
I'm laughing because I'm scared. I'm nervous.
See, a stalagmite is like a formation in a cave with driplets of water.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe just didn't say that.
Stalactites are the ones that come up out
Yeah,
of the
be
ground.
normal and just
Yeah.
say like, you know those things in the cave that hang
Well,
down
that
and
is
drip
normal.
water.
Or you could just say, oh, look, Orion's belt.
I'm not gonna dumb shit down for you guys. That's just,
Well,
Wow.
you guys
for
are.
some of our audience.
Oh, I
Nice
expect
recovery.
some of our audience to be
Yes.
smart or to look it up as they talk. You know, they're like stalagmites. What is that? They're like, oh yeah,
Let me
remember
pause
that.
this real quick.
Remember that from elementary school?
Yeah.
Elementary.
How to cross? Yeah, that's what I learned.
I've seen it.
Elementary.
Elementary.
I thought it was elementary.
Oh, it probably is elementary.
Elementary. Where's the T? You forgot. There's a T in there, isn't there?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm asking and telling. I'm
Oh.
telling you and asking
should
you.
already, you should already. You should already
forced
know. Yeah,
There's a T, right?
There is a T. Yes.
Because when he says it, he don't say the T. Elementary. Wait, is there? a
So
fucking
anyway,
T? I need to
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
this shit.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to
Google
feel
it.
stupid. Elementary.
I'll
Elementary.
shut off the Wi-Fi real quick.
There is a T. Say it, Marty.
Yeah, I did say it
No,
earlier.
you didn't. You
Yes, I
said
did.
elementary.
I said that there was a T in there.
Elementary. Is that the right way to
It
pronounce
is actually elementary. What does elementary mean, Keith?
The beginning of something new. I don't know.
It's okay. It's all right. So anyway,
It's like the fifth element. It's an element, but they add airy.
What the?
so as we were saying, really nice truck.
No, I want to know now. What the
It was
fuck?
awesome.
Do you know what it means? Elementary. Do you? What is it?
no.
then, Marty.
It's an idea, and it's about knowledge.
That's it.
Like elementary, my dear Watson. Like it's just pretty obvious.
You saw that? You know that because of the show Elementary.
I didn't realize there was a show called Elementary. This is kind of boring for people, isn't it?
Yeah. it
Yeah, I
is.
kind of figured. Okay, so anyway.
Sorry, guys.
No, I mean, even if I'm bored, I'm like, something's wrong. Something's wrong with that.
Wow.
Okay,
Well,
well,
let's not talk about the truck.
well, we're done talking about
Trucks
Luis's
and
truck.
lifted trucks.
Yeah, all
Elementary.
that. Yeah, all that. So let's see here. So, well, actually, I kind of wanted to share with you guys something
Oh
that
my God.
that we never got to the last time.
You're pregnant.
No,
You got someone pregnant.
no,
You got champ pregnant.
I don't know how that would have worked.
Champ is the mascot we have here,
That's right.
and nobody knows.
You okay with your consumption over there?
Yes.
Okay.
You should give him a button.
A button.
I need an allergen pill.
I have some.
No, I don't want none.
You see, just kind of figured.
Well, it get you drowsy, and I don't want.
These
No.
are non-drowsy.
The red one.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are good.
It's like Benadryl. You seen that where it
It's
says?
not- yeah, I know,
Where it says
Non-drowsy.
about- No. No. Let me get to the point. Because it says Benadryl says like it'll take out your allergies because it knocks you out basically.
True.
It puts you to sleep. Can't have allergies if you're asleep.
That's
Yeah, you
true.
can.
Oh yeah. Have you ever woken up and you couldn't breathe?
Yes.
Because I breathe through my nose, and then when it's all congested,
I
I'm
hope I don't wake up when that happens.
like, oh, he's gonna be taking like a lot of Benadryl.
What were
Like,
you
maybe he
gonna
won't
share?
make up.
What were you gonna share, Marty?
Oh,
We've been waiting.
I know, right? So I actually kind of want to talk to you guys about like
Oh my god.
social media arguments.
Oh Jesus.
That's
Christ.
right.
Is
Well,
it a-
you should be an expert in this,
Is it
dude.
about Luis?
I don't do that anymore.
You don't.
What?
I only watch
You know what?
from the sidelines and then do the-
Surprisingly, I kind of stopped also. Like I would be the instigator. Like
Yeah.
and stuff. And
now,
then
now I just put the like button or the laugh button or the wow button.
and
There's
then
a
that's
wow
it.
button.
Or
Yeah.
the little emoji.
I don't have Facebook.
Oh, sorry.
How come?
Huh?
I feel sorry
come?
for your loss.
I never got it in them. I usually have a reason to. I
Mhm.
mean, or whatever. But this one is just I don't know. Never got into it.
Nobody
anymore.
liked your poems. Nobody liked your poems.
Shut up.
People take it so serious.
They do.
So serious.
Really?
And it's just like, dude, relax. It's a fucking Facebook.
I had to say that to some
Post.
people the other day. Because what I hate is when you say something and then they say something because they think they know better. And then I learned now just to kind of ignore it. But then I would say, I'm sorry, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's not true. And then they would attach like either a video or an article or something like that. And I'm like, I just don't get it. It's like, that's fine if you want to attach an article to contradict what I just said. But, you know, that doesn't
I got that off the internet. Everything's true about the internet.
Yeah, well, like a video or something like that. I think the last one was like an argument. It wasn't even an argument, but I made a comment about Neil deGrasse Tyson. And, no, not Neil deGrasse. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he was saying something about particle physics and the quantum realm. And I had, there's a point to this, by the way. So anyway, because I'm looking at Keith like,
I'm
So
learning
anyway,
new stuff.
his expertise is not the small world; it's the universe. He's an astrophysicist. So the stuff that he says about the quantum realm, I really don't take too lightly to him because it's like that's not his area of expertise. And so when I pointed that out, then somebody submitted some sort of YouTube video where Neil deGrasse Tyson's talking about the quantum realm and all that stuff, and I say, still I stand by what I say. That's not his area of expertise. So anyway,
That's usually a communist trait. You know, you stand by what you say. Even though you're wrong.
don't you do that?
No.
So anyway.
Go ahead, commie. Continue.
So, well, you know what? If that makes me a communist, then I am a communist.
I don't know what
See,
it
if
know
we
what
had
that
one of those rating things, it says,
We have one of those. Hold on.
Wait, do we?
but I
we
believe
don't.
in liberty and the Second Amendment. And it's like, back up.
What, flatline? Because
I'm
you just drew a line
What was
like
I?
that.
I'm
It
just a
goes back.
hippie.
Yeah.
It's gonna-
They just kind of like.
Well, they don't like
gonna go-
they don't like hippies either. It's like, pick a side, damn it.
we breed the drugs, man.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
We cops get here. Like,
So anyway, this wasn't even an argument, but it just kind of, I thought it was just kind of interesting. But the last argument that I got into was with this guy on my Facebook that I don't know him, I never met him or anything, but
thought
he
you
seemed
were
like a
gonna
cool
say
guy. No, right? No, we don't argue on Facebook. We argue on Messenger. And anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or here.
yeah, or here exactly. But this guy's a photographer, and I'll tell you what he does. That's his specialty in a moment. But the thing is that he posted something and says that if I find myself walking behind a woman, I'll find another route if I can, so I don't frighten her. Not because I think it'll get me in trouble or anything, but because women have a genuine reason to be scared on the street, and I don't want to contribute to that anxiety. The world needs to change.
So it's a feminist man?
I think. Well, let's just leave it at what it is. I'll
He'll get
tell
to
you what
it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what
Continue.
he does. No, I just wanted to know what do you guys think about that statement?
About like say, oh, women need to be safer on the street.
Yeah, so that's why he decided to walk on another side, like to cross the street or whatever, but make sure he didn't like walk with her or against her or something like that on whatever side of the sidewalk she was walking.
But like towards a random stranger, so he wouldn't stress her out.
Right, exactly. And
I
thought,
think it's stupid.
I mean, I love the women out there, but I'm not gonna like.
Is that what you were gonna say?
what were you gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
K-Rod?
I love.
We can put the voice disguiser on if you want to tell us more.
Anyways, I mean, I'm not gonna go
I'm not gonna go
like
out of my way.
Yeah, like go. Okay, I'm gonna go fuck out over there.
Oh, I'm gonna scare this bitch. Let me walk on the other side of the street.
Exactly.
I mean, look
No,
at me.
I'm not.
They can't look at me like, oh, look at this. Look, you ain't gotta do nothing. Of course, I'm not gonna
It's
do nothing.
Seth. It's Seth Rogen. Yeah.
It's the Mexican Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Put
Anyway,
your glasses on.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Smoke a
never mind.
doobie.
And you have to laugh. How does he laugh? Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but I'm not gonna like. I know I'm not gonna do anything, so I'm just gonna walk.
And-
Walk. If it's behind them, sideways, or even walk faster if I have to, maybe or whatever. But
Scare her the crap out of her. She's like, "Oh my god, he's coming after me!"
I'm like, man, look at me, and they turn around like, oh, okay, you're good.
Yep.
And then she fucking rapes me.
I don't. I never even that thought never even crossed my mind when I'm walking the street. It's
Me
just
either.
kind of I'm walking,
In fact, I'm scared of them. It's like they need to cross the
and
street.
I do that stupid face that people do, like
Oh, I do that. I do that
The
smile.
smile.
yeah, the smile. Like
I stopped
and
doing
then-
that.
Yeah, and then you can tell some of them are like, "Oh my god!" Like,
That's a creeper. He's smiling at me.
Yeah.
I wait until
Others
they
just
do it,
smile
or if
too.
I do it.
yeah, or I just don't make eye contact.
You're like this, looking straight.
yeah, real fucking freaky.
They don't even blink.
Eyes wide open.
Fuck that. I'll look at them up and down. I'll be like,
Bitch,
You're next.
you call me Hannibal.
so then my response to that, and I was the first one to respond to it,
Of
was,
course.
moving to a different position doesn't help frighten women.
Doesn't help unfrightened.
No, it doesn't help the frightened women. I'm just assuming
Oh.
that they're frightened.
Oh,
Okay,
well, if
keeping your path, show them.
Your dominance.
Right. No, keeping your
The
path
patriarchy.
Grab them by the hair and pull them down.
with my club. No,
There you
Show
go.
why,
yeah.
show why
keep-
they aren't
keep-
equals to men.
And that's what the argument actually kind of started into, was that keeping your path will show them not to be afraid or what might be out there. They can overcome their fear in that manner, meaning that just keep on going. That way they won't be afraid that, hey, I can walk down the street and it's fine. This dude didn't do anything to me.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. That's what of course.
So then this lady said, Marty, the fear is real, all capitalized. Women are not scared of fake attacks. Real attacks happen every day. I've gotten to where I can't even take a nice walk without someone getting in my face. No is no. 80% of men who approach me do not take no as an answer.
Usually,
No, but that is somewhat true because I've heard from friends, attractive friends and all that when they go to parks and stuff, they have a lot of guys hitting on them.
Oh, for me?
Or they'll just say, like, oh yeah, it's so annoying, going to the places and it's like guys just like, hey, what's up, girl? What's your name?
I've witnessed that before.
Yeah, so it's kind of sucks
It is
for
annoying.
them. I wish it would happen to me.
a guy hit on you?
Yeah. Like,
No, the girl's like, oh my god.
like, yo, hey, Luis, what's up? I hear you're on
Hey,
this House of
I
Machismo.
Yeah. No, like, hey, I see you're fishing over there, buddy.
Nice rail. Or what do you call it?
Nice rod.
Hey, I heard
Is
that
that
you
what-
lay the pipe. Is that true?
Is that
Can
what
you
they call
show
it?
me?
I see you're a plumber. I bet you could sure lay down that pipe.
For me. Is that what they call you, K-Rod?
And then I'm going
You
to
know
tell
how to-
them, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm a meninist. Leave me alone.
With that
You're
voice.
invading my personal space.
You're invading me. Oh my God, I've never been fishing and not been scared.
So then,
I was frightened for my life.
well, I responded to this woman. I said, then it's about time that women learn how to kick some ass and show that they are not going to take yes for an answer, and it's supposed to be no.
And
That's
then
my
they say,
response.
well, it's because women are different. We're not as strong as men. And then the other one's like, yeah, women are strong. We can do anything man can. So they
Well, here-
contradict themselves.
Hold on. Well, here's the thing: is that the dude replied back, who's the original post. It says, "Marty, no, it's about time men start improving their behavior. It's not a woman's responsibility to force men to respect them. The respect should be there implicitly."
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, I think he is because, and you tell me this.
Well, I don't
that-
walk around going, what's up, bitch? Nice
No. But
tits."
let's look at
Hater.
it. Let's look at it this way.
Nah, in my head, I'm like, ooh, she's hot.
Let me ask
I
you
don't
this.
yell it out.
Let me ask you this: Do you
Ask it.
do you respect Keith?
What does that mean?
Or do you respect him?
Sometimes.
Do you understand who he is, what he does, and all that, and
God
understand
damn,
that
make me sound
his-
like I'm an
his
alien.
that his feelings are valid and all that, the little girly stuff, basically.
Oh, yeah, but we're men.
Right, but the idea is
We can
that
take this.
respect.
I thought he was an orthodontist.
Like he went to medical school. I know, right?
I should have said I
Or
am.
partly medical school. No, but the thing is that respect is earned, and that's just for me. It's like I don't give
Well,
respect. Like you kind of earn
It's
it.
earned, but I guess his way of saying, he's saying, like, you shouldn't walk down the street and say, hey, nice tits, or hey, let me get your
Well,
number.
that's true.
You know
that
what I mean?
definitely is
Yeah.
true.
But you know
that
how many
shouldn't-
I
couples
think
met
that's
like-
the behavior he's speaking of.
But the thing
Not
is
the
that
whole, like,
for this woman that said that 80% of men when she walks do that.
Wait, hold on. We got to see a picture of her, see if she's lying.
Well, we can look at that in a moment.
Because I want to say, yeah, you
well,
lying.
she's going to be a fat ass bitch. Like, hell no.
Okay, so
I mean, no
Oh, hold
offense,
on.
no
See, but
offense.
girls wouldn't complain if a sexy ass fucking guy goes up to them, hey, what's up? You know, they can be like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, but when
they'll
it's
be
like me, they'll be like, oh, freak, die.
well, here's the
Or,
thing: is
you
that
know,
at
pepper
work,
spray.
I work with a lot of women.
You know what's funny?
What?
That happened one time. I was going somewhere and some lady had a flat, and I was, excuse me, like I forgot what it was. It was a long time ago, and I was like, I was trying to like
Help.
Like, hey, you got a flat tire and this and that. She was like, I don't know, but she made some kind of gesture, like, and I was like, all right, bitch. And then she started driving, and you could just hear the tire, like,
You're like,
well,
I told you.
But she's probably driving in her car, like thinking, like, oh, well, I
Yeah.
showed him. Now I won't be killed or raped.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then she was there, and I didn't help her.
You should point it.
Yeah.
All right. She probably thought you did it.
Well, you're on your motorcycle.
He flapped my tire so he could rape me.
I had to get out. I had to get out of there.
Yeah. I was fighting for my life.
Oh god! And the cops are looking for you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck did I
It's
do?
like, oh yeah, hey, there's a whole bus, by the way. This whole podcast is to arrest you for that incident. Thousands of
trick.
dollars spent. It's
Yeah.
like, come in, guys, get him. No, but anyway.
No, but yeah, that happened, and then moments later, after I came out of the building, she was there, like having a hard time trying to get her tire, and I just kind of like got out, and I saw, and I just kept walking. It's like,
You tried.
She was being a bitch.
She was
Yeah.
gonna ask you for the help
mean-
me, and you'd give her the same face, like,
Yeah, she was being a bitch, and so I was like, okay, well, there you go.
You tried. That's what you get. That's
Yeah.
what you get. So you know what? So in instance, she should have changed her tire, done so to take care of it. She's capable.
Yeah, she's the one. She's got equal rights, equal capabilities.
Exactly.
She's no lesser than a man, so she should be able to change her tire.
And there you go. No, that's exactly.
And
what
I
it
shouldn't
is.
be seen as an asshole for not helping.
That's also true. But
You
the
know.
thing is that just being a person, you offer to help. You know.
Yeah.
And so
it's
that's
like,
cool.
Hey, you got a flat tire, bitch.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't know how to change one, so you want me to do it or help
Oh,
you
what makes you think I can't change one? I
because
can
you
do
still have a
everything.
flat tire and you're
Yeah.
standing there.
Yeah.
So I don't see any tools on the ground, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you don't know how to do it.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Like, that's why every time I see women on the side of the highway with flat tires, I just keep going.
you know what would be?
No, I'm kidding.
I know,
No,
right?
I keep
I
going
know,
because I
I
feel like
know.
it's a trick.
Well, I don't like
I
to
don't,
because
I'm
I
all
don't
about
keep
to get
going. I
jumped.
just don't have the tools, so I'm not.
well, you know what? Depends on the car, right?
Yeah, if it's
Because I'm like, what if they have that special key, right?
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
lock.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was just thinking if it's
Like,
not a
fuck that.
Mercedes, I'm not stopping.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Bitch, you can buy another car. What's wrong with
You
you?
got AAA.
we tried helping Keith one time change a tire. He didn't have the.
Oh, the
lock.
fucking lock.
The lock.
I
It's
didn't even
like-
know. It was at my house.
It's
I
at his
left it-
house. We're like, why don't you have it in your car?
I did, but I took it off that. I don't know why I took it off that.
He's
day.
like, I don't need this today. He throws it in his house and he drives away.
And it-
He's like, I'm not going
Keep
to
that
need
in your
this.
car.
I did. I think I was cleaning and I just accidentally took it out. And
That doesn't sound
All right.
plausible at all.
Sounds like a woman.
Yeah.
Something a woman would do.
shut up.
No offense, women.
You're the one playing footsies with me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm over here with Champ.
No,
That's
but yeah, at one point I thought I lost mine. Oh, actually I did. I was changing the tire and I put it and I set it on my step, to get in the truck.
Of your truck? You
Yeah.
set it on the step of your truck
Yeah.
that you live in. Go on.
Yeah. So I took off and it fucking fell off that fucking step when I was. Why am I cussing so much?
I don't
But
know.
anyway, it fell off. So I left and it was like this for the whole day. And I was like, God damn it, where'd it go?
Still there. No.
Yeah, so I drove back where I was changing the tire and it was there in an alley.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I was
Nobody
like, wow,
wanted it.
man. Yeah, nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
Could have been a bullet.
What the fuck is a dildo?
Special one.
So luckily I didn't have to go through the process of ordering one and all that.
But Keith did. Well, not ordering one. No, you didn't have
No,
to.
we picked it up
Oh,
at my
that's
house.
right.
Remember?
That was a lot of trouble. Anyway.
So now I just keep it in there.
Well, tire
I
places.
keep it in the truck under my seat.
Tire
in
places
case anybody
have
wants to steal
fucking
my
keys.
wheels.
I know, right? that way
like
they'd be
if
like,
I
oh,
had an
look how
insurance claim.
convenient it is.
Yeah.
Look how convenient it is.
Need an insurance claim on some new wheels.
Did you get the new ones?
No.
Oh.
So, so then this is basically what it comes down to, that these people start piling up on me. Is what it is that, let me just read you some of the comments that they put on here. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but
And then they banned you from Facebook.
well, no, that's the thing, is that it was just kind of annoying how they all like this one lady, she says, I was a soldier for 6 years. If a man is in my face and won't take no, adding violence to the equation can make it even worse, especially if she's not near her home or car. And now the person has went from verbal to physical.
Well, that's when
because-
that's why I love the Second Amendment.
That's right. And she, added, it's like they're just coming up with excuses. I told the guy, I posted the guy to him saying, I'm so, some points that he makes, I think I agree with and are valid, but other points I disagree with. But it's your Facebook page, so I guess I'm outnumbered. One of them, there's one really, really mean one that she says.
Hurt my feelings.
Okay, she says that The interesting topic that you love to discuss is our actual lives. As a man, you have no idea what it's like to be afraid to go about your life and question if you are safe in every situation. If you actually give a shit about women, stop speaking over us, shut up, and listen to what we're saying. Okay, so if they can do this on Facebook, why can't they do that in real life? That's the thing. It's like, that's the attitude that they need to have. But not on social media.
Of course.
They need to have that in that situation. Right?
Yes.
I mean, that's my opinion. What do you think over there, Luis, as you look at your cell phone? Okay, no.
I agree.
Okay, good. Back to your cell phone. So anyway, so then the one last thing is that one of the women said, men need to make it a point to call other men out, and they're being creepy and gross. If you hear a man catcalling on the street, tell him to stop. Ask the woman if she's okay and walk with her.
God, I feel like I'm in school.
I know.
Fucking
If
learning.
your buddy talks about having sex with a drunk woman, call him out. But that's easier. Anyway, if your buddy calls a woman a slut, call him out. What if she is a slut?
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't know. Just
God.
basically the
What's
idea.
crazy is I've never been in any of these situations.
I never been in any of those situations either.
Like, who
Well,
are
am I
these
gonna-
people? Are
It's like-
these people are the people that are like
I'm thinking that
crying when they voted for Trump. When Trump got elected, those are the ones that are screaming, ah.
No, the
and
people-
breaking
no.
their TVs.
No, the one that voted for the people that voted for Trump really don't care about that kind of stuff. I think, because remember
yeah.
Trump grabbed like a bunch of women shit
By the
like that.
pussies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and so it's like I
So
don't
I'll
think
be
they
like,
would
"Hey, my
care.
president
I think
did
these
it,
were
I can do it."
anti-Trump people.
that's what I'm saying. Those
Oh,
are people
okay.
who are like,
Oh yeah. Okay, now I see.
yeah,
what you're
that's what I'm
saying.
saying. Those are the kind of people that
Broke their
were-
TV. when they're-
broke their TV when Trump got,
Or
won
remember
the
Facebook
election.
like right afterwards. If you voted for fucking Trump, then you just delete me as a friend. and
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
blah, blah,
those
blah.
people.
I'm like, God, geez, people, is this an
Yeah.
election? It's all to determine the fate of our nation. But
Yeah.
geez,
Yeah,
I mean, that's-
it's like any president really.
yeah,
screws us
because
over.
with Obama, I just happen to like Obama. He was a very personable person.
That's it.
But the thing is that my life really didn't change while Obama was president or when Trump is president.
Well, mine did only a little bit because I have to pay fines for healthcare, but that's all right.
I get health care, so it
Yeah.
didn't really change for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And-
Still broke, so hey.
But the thing is,
Nothing
like
changed.
my paycheck didn't change that much either. When
Yeah,
Trump says, "Oh yeah, you'll notice in your paycheck," it's like I really didn't.
Yeah,
So but that's okay.
I did. So,
Did you?
Yeah.
But
Either way it goes, it's nothing to say. Oh my God, this is the greatest.
yeah,
president."
and they just started. It's,
It's-
like what happened. Like your
like-
NBA team didn't win the
Yeah.
championship.
I mean,
Or something. You know how they tear the shit
know,
up out of
I
their
mean,
city.
At my age, I've been around for what, like 4 presidencies. Five.
Dang, you're old.
Wow, you're old for.
Wait, can you
president.
name all 4 of them in order?
You've been around for more than that.
Well, yeah, I know, but you know
The
what I
ones that
mean?
you
And-
remember?
and none of them made a difference. In
I don't
in
think
how
so.
my-
Can you
life
name
is
those
set.
4?
I can name Reagan,
Fuck no.
Bush, and then Clinton, and then Bush, and then
Obama.
and then
now.
Trump.
That's
So
the ones like
6.
when you were alive that you remember.
No, I was alive for more than that. Those are the ones that I remember.
Yeah, but Reagan still were kids, I think.
But I remember Reagan.
Yeah, I mean,
What year was Reagan again?
He was in the late 80s, or early 80s, mid 80s.
Oh, so I was still with
mid-80s.
Reagan then. 88?
No, that was Bush.
Oh,
The old Bush.
Yeah.
all bullshit.
Yeah.
But
A
we
Bush.
were kids at those times, so they didn't make a difference until maybe, or where we would, working adults would be after Clinton.
Exactly. I think my first voting for president was George W. Bush. That was the first time I could vote for president as an adult.
Mm. And out of all these years, I haven't noticed anything.
Yeah, I haven't noticed a difference. Income or...
I've noticed that becoming a president, you can get head.
Yeah, I suppose you could.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Bitches
right
by
about
the
that.
pussy.
Yeah, that's right. And everything will be okay, apparently. Anyways,
Yeah,
the idea
you
that I try putting to these women is that
They're
stand
belie-
up for yourself, dude. I mean, that's chick. Because it's like
Do that.
it's like how else are you going to expect men to change? They're not going to change just because you say so and put it on them. They are. We are who we are.
We are the children.
And so the idea is that why don't you guys step up to a certain level and level the playing field? And it's kind of like if you want to, you just have to make men kind of step back with their tail tucked between their legs. It's like, oh, they got owned.
Yeah, right.
Kind
Tell
of
them
like that.
something.
Well, it's kind of like the women's sports reporter who doesn't want to go in the men's locker room to get an interview because they're naked in there. But no, there are women's sports reporters that go in there and they'll give a shit and they'll get their interview that they want. They don't care if men are walking around naked and all that.
True.
They do that. That's just what the situation in the world is. And if they step up, then either we'll step back or we'll see them as equals.
Well, it's because they're not equal.
In certain ways.
They have a vagina and we have a penis. No, it's. I mean,
Well,
a
not physically, not necessarily.
No,
physically,
no. But it's
biologically.
They're not equal.
Well, let's look at it this way.
I mean, I'm not saying that they can't. Well,
I mean, like a man brain surgeon, a woman brain surgeon, would it make a difference?
No.
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
I know. I know you wanted to.
I just want to be opposite.
I know.
I don't know. But my point is, we're not the same.
We're not. Male firefighter, woman firefighter.
Yeah.
Male masseuse, girl masseuse. I like a girl because she has soft hands.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to be with some chick that is gonna do everything I can do because then there's no point. I'd rather be by myself.
I see what
You
you're
You
saying.
know what I mean? It's like, fuck, I don't want no butchy ass fucking chick. Like, oh, let me change my tire, motherfucker.
You're doing it wrong.
Those are my tools.
Look, I have a friend that she had toilet trouble. It was overflowing, and
She just stuck her hand in there and took her turd out. Like, yeah, there you go.
no, it's even worse than that.
Oh.
It's way worse than that. It's that she didn't know how to. The toilet's overflowing. She didn't know what to do, so she yells at her husband to come help her. So her husband comes over, and he doesn't know what to do either.
Oh my goodness.
And it's something so simple, right? Something very simple, just to stop the flow of that water. And so when I told her what the solution was, she's like, "Well, we didn't see it. We didn't think of it." I said, "Well, what were you guys doing to stop it?" They're like, "Well, we were getting buckets and putting it in the tub." I go, "You realize that's just going to continue going? I mean, there's like no stopping it until you shut off the water.
Yeah.
And that little valve right behind the toilet.
Yeah.
That's all you do." And I said, "You didn't know it was there?" It's like, "Well, we've seen it. We didn't know what it was." So all of this time growing up, because I found out what it was at a very young age. I think I was like 4 when I saw my dad do it. When we were.
Well, it's not only that, but if you open the top lid of the toilet,
Oh,
it
that's
has a
all.
little
Yeah.
thing. You
Yeah.
can
You can lift
lift
it
it
up.
just to
You
float.
can lift it up, and it stops the flow of water. Just little things like that aren't for experts or anything. That's a simple.
common sense,
Yeah.
common knowledge of,
Yeah,
of owning a home. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. But they didn't know this. So who dropped the ball in that situation? Was it the chick or was it the dude? Was it both of them?
I don't know.
Because the same.
I wouldn't assume a woman to know it unless she's done
No.
it, but I would assume
just to know
like,
it, just
yeah,
because.
it's
Why?
like
Because he's a man?
yeah, that's exactly why, Keith.
Now the same.
No, but when I do things, I do. I don't know. Maybe I'm a man. Honest.
Well, let me ask you this: does your mom know to do that? It's like, oh, the
Yes, she
toilet's
does.
overflowing.
She's like,
because you're a plumber too. You're like, you better
Yeah,
know.
but
how
I
to do-
wasn't a plumber.
Oh, okay.
I was born with a pipe wrench.
I know, right? She's like, she has her own welder. It's like, no, I got this.
That's
Yeah,
why
no. So
you
she
know.
knew, like, oh, stop the water.
But
You know,
the thing is-
How? He's like,
Because
But-
I mean, it's gotta happen sometime in your life when you just drop a big turd and you can stop it up. And you're like, oh,
first of all, I
shit.
want to know, what were you doing?
Yeah,
What
and
was
you're
she
just,
doing?
Like, you're just sitting there looking at it, making sure that water's not spinning.
I know, right? Like,
Oh,
you're like, oh, here it comes.
Ooh, it stopped before it came
no,
out.
no, I already got the fucking shit. Like, oh, let's go.
Okay, so
come
then a
on.
question. Here, this is a little side thing, but like when you use someone else's restroom, do you first kind of look at where their plunger or whatever? Did they have one in here just in case?
Yeah.
Other than
I look for the trash can.
Or as soon
Because
as
if they don't have a trash can, that means they flush the toilet paper.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I like blook, it like, like
Yeah.
I don't want to make sure I don't pile it in there.
fuck that, I hold on to that handle. I'm like, because some
No, I don't, because one time I did do that, and I was like bloop bloop, and then I was like, damn, I never heard the so I'm looking down, and it's rising. I was like, oh. So I had to lift my ass up, or I get wet.
The turd back goes
Like,
back.
oh.
It goes back inside you.
Oh, I hope I'm not that loose.
was that here at my house?
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
good.
it was a long time ago.
Oh,
when-
okay, good.
Back when high school days and stuff. Going to friends' houses and stuff. It's like, oh fuck.
It's like,
You
I'm
know,
gonna use
water's
the restroom.
rising. There's a. When did I clog it?
You come out with all this.
So that's why-
sweat.
yeah, so
You're like,
that's
what were you doing in there?
So that's why now, as soon as you drop one, you just kind of flush it away, like,
And
oof.
then do
And
another
then
So
one.
it won't
Another
stink
one.
as bad.
You just
I
kinda-
do that too. It's
Oh,
called a
yeah,
courtesy
yeah.
flush.
Well, they have
Yeah.
that stuff that you can put in there before you go.
Poopery.
Or something. Yeah,
I had
something
that.
like
I
that.
lost
Did
that
you?
at work.
Does it work? I never had it. I think I should
Well,
get it.
it's
They
'cause
have it
since,
at work.
since I flush when I fucking shit, I think it defeats the purpose of all that.
No, it still
No, it
stinks in
doesn't.
there. Yeah, no,
Really?
it still
Because
stinks.
mine
in
was
there.
lemony, like the lemon smell.
Oh, I thought you meant the poop. Like, oh, well, then you don't need
Like
it.
an orange peel
Yeah.
coming out of your ass.
No, but yeah, I poured it, and then I fucking flushed it, and I was like, okay, it don't smell no more. Like the poopery smelled like shit again. So I'm like, fuck.
Well, then
yeah.
the same girl that I'm telling you about, in high school, she learned how to fix cars. It was part of her high school training. So she knew in essence, she went to become a mechanic. So in the relationship, in the marriage, she actually was the one to like fix the cars. But until now, they got more sophisticated. So it's
What the
more
fuck is on
electronic.
this wire? There's no nuts and bolts. There's no
I know,
wires
right?
under the hood.
I know. The electrical stuff now, she doesn't know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But the old school kind of cars, back in the 90s and all that, she knew how to fix.
Well, I don't
those.
think you can fix cars anymore. You just plug them into a computer and
It just does it for you.
Yeah, it's
like, oh, you just didn't
Alt,
update
Control
your,
Delete.
Yeah. But
Stop this check engine light.
so so in that case, it's not like it's a role reversal. Because I don't like seeing it that way. Because I'm like, personally, I really do think that women can do just as many things as men can do. They just don't do it because they have expectations. Society has expectations
Of a man to do certain
certain things. Yeah,
But
exactly.
I think that's where the feminists have a problem. It's like, why are these expectations? It's like it's
I get why they're
and it's not
angry.
because a man says like, oh, you're lesser. It's just because that's just the role,
Well-
Since the beginning of time, the man has been the hunter-gatherer and the woman has been,
I take you back to the firefighter scenario. Is that blankly, if anyone wants to apply to be a firefighter, they have to be. I would think they would have to be able to lift a certain amount of weight, be
the
able to
hoses,
pull.
run fucking flights of stairs with
Because
80 pounds on their back or whatever.
Well, not only that, but
with
like
their suits on.
like if there's like an unconscious person who weighs like 200 plus pounds, you got to be able to pull that person out.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it, man or woman, then you shouldn't be a firefighter.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
I'm sure there's some women that probably work out and
And couldn't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Marty.
No. See, that's the thing. If they work out, everybody has this assumption that they're gonna have this very
Yeah.
deep voice. But no, like who was it? Who was that MMA fighter that beat up the
Yeah, the
dude that was
girl.
trying to mug
Yeah.
her? That's awesome.
Who?
I forgot what her name was, but she was just waiting for her ride or something. She was going somewhere, and some dude tried to mug her, and she beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cyborg?
No, but she was pretty tough.
That's not her?
Husky looking, pretty tough look. She looked pretty big.
It wasn't Cyborg.
No, it was
No.
not. Cyborg's like 80 years old now.
No, she's not.
She's not what? Well, she's old.
Oh my gosh, she's
This is a young
72.
fighter.
Nunez?
I don't
Look,
know. We're
who
not
cares?
Gonna yeah,
Ronda Rousey?
you
No,
should have
but
brought
she
your
beat
little
the guy.
laptop to look it up.
Apparently, she beat the guy up, and that was
He had to go to the hospital.
yeah,
And I'm like, that's awesome.
yeah.
That's
Why
how you
can't-
take care of shit like that.
Yeah.
No
means no, motherfucker.
exactly. And he learned it, right?
Yeah,
You think? Did he
well,
learn
at least
it?
with her?
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go and prey on weaker women.
Yeah, these strong
Who
women.
don't fight professionally. That's where my plan went wrong.
And
So thanks to her, he's out
but
there
then,
more.
but then
Right.
it's funny because women, sorry, but a normal, or like even the women
Average, you
you're
want the
talking, no,
average. Oh.
like a feminist woman, then would be pissed at the women who beat up a man because it's like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean?
You're stooping
making
to
a-
their
You're
level.
better than
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're better than that. You're stooping to their level. You're supposed to be one of us. It's like, wait a minute. That's why I think those feminist people are just one small percentage, but they get blown out with social media that there's so many of them. They're just a small group of women nobody likes.
Yeah, because if she wouldn't have fought back, she would have been done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see it because everything that they post up, whether it's the news or it's fake news, I don't know whether it's real or not, or whatever I search, it's always
Whatever I
always
search.
doing stupid shit.
I mean,
Nothing to actually,
benefit the
their
equalization
cause.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's always some kind of dumb shit they're crying about.
So this guy that I was reading his posts, our posts and all that, he does photography, and he does photography with women, and he ties them up, and they're like either in lingerie or something. It's very sexual photography. But he's always talking about respecting women and all that. But it's also a service that he provides too. So women will pay him so that they can be photographed professionally.
Yes, we know what photography is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When you take this device that captures your soul, you know, and it's in a printed form of some
we have
sort.
to respect their beauty, but let me go ahead and get on Photoshop and get all these blemishes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God.
Kim Kardashian.
Man, I had to work on our photographs really hard too.
Fuck. Where's the photo? I had to delete it.
Yeah. I just put a sticker over it.
Yeah.
I put Chad
It's like those
face.
girls, they're using all the, what is it, Snapchat filters where you look at them on their Facebook. It's like, wow, your face is so clear. Then you see them in person. You're like, what the fuck?
And it's like, that's not you.
Boom. Like you got hit by a frying pan.
It's so smooth and all that. It's like, no, I've seen, and I think those are stupid. You know, it's like, here, let me. I see myself as flawed, so let me go ahead and fix the picture and all that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So
Fine, I will not do Snapchat filters no more. Fuck. I will put the little roses around my head.
Right.
What are they called? Little flowers.
But it's like, you've seen those filters where it looks like as if somebody just melted their face all
they're so
smooth and all that.
I mean, it's almost like, damn, she's kind of hot. And
And then you realize
but I
in
know
real
her,
life,
and she's not.
I have someone just like that.
What
She's
the
like,
fuck happened to your face? Fucking Rocky Mountains?
she's like 45, 46, 40, maybe close to 50, but she does that. She does that all the time. And
You know, I'll do it every now and then because it's funny.
Sure you do.
It's funny,
Right.
Because of my beauty.
yeah.
But it's seldom, you know.
Well,
And
some of the
it's
stuff, like when we did the photography shoot, I fixed up some of our flaws. It's not a lot.
Wait, who had more flaws?
No, it doesn't come. No, because everybody had like different flaws. Damn. Remember what I said about your teeth? That the color,
yeah.
and it wasn't because his one of the pictures, his teeth were like really yellow.
Yeah,
but
because of the light.
Because of the light.
Because of the light.
I was wearing a yellow shirt.
Well,
It reflected.
I wanted to bring
the
out.
yellow room.
I wanted to bring out the skin tone, and so it'd make it a little bit more tan. And so that traded off with your teeth, so they were like yellow.
Yeah, super yellow.
So then I had to go back and paint his teeth white.
Are they like real yellow?
And then, no, right now they look fine.
Oh, okay.
You know, but on the
Doesn't make
picture,
sense.
they look really yellow. But then I had to paint his teeth white, but then they were too white, so I had to lessen.
It's like
Have
raw.
you ever
It's like,
seen
it's like
there's
Ross.
something about Mary? Is it there where the guy smiles because they're
they're
listening
fucking-
and he's got those big ass
big
white
ass teeth.
teeth?
And it was exactly like that. I just wanted to put a little cling, little sparkle right there.
It's
There,
gonna be like
yeah.
a little sparkle
It's gonna be
and
like
put
Colgate.
Colgate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be like Ross from Friends. On that
Oh,
episode.
yeah. When
And it glows
his
in the
teeth are
dark.
too bright.
And they glow. And turn the lights
Yeah.
off.
Like, they're so white. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
So,
But anyway, I mean, with all these, with like the filters and stuff like that, I mean, I just don't take them seriously. I don't take people seriously that do that kind of shit. I don't know, but as far as like with women, I really want them to be at our level. I really do, but they're not, and asking us to come down. But if they asking us to come down, you know, just so that they can step up a little bit, that's not right.
no,
You
that
know?
means they can't step up.
That's what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
So does that mean you'll be okay with the women president?
Sure, absolutely. I would
Well,
be.
yeah,
Depends on the women president, but
not
yeah.
Hillary.
Oh yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
like Hillary.
Well, see, like in this election, I didn't care really who was president.
Well, they were both kind of bad candidates.
They really were, but the thing is that I prefer to have a woman president because at least that way we're a little bit ahead. Like other countries have had women presidents for years, and so I said, well, both of these are
why don't we have women presidents?
Because
they're scared.
Because they've never just gone up there to be
I
on the
think
ballot, or just because we don't.
that we just don't. I think was she our first women candidate?
No, I'm saying, but why all this time? Like, have before? Is there rules against letting women be on the ballot? No, so that's what I'm saying. So it's not our as a man.
I think
man's
part-
fault.
right,
It's their own fault for not being on the
Right, and that part of it is that they try to gauge to see who might vote for you, who will vote, what's going to come up against you, and all that. And so some people thought this is not the right time. Who is it? They're
So when
thinking-
is the right time? That's the problem. When is the right time?
Well, if you look at like Sweden, they've had a woman president. Actually, I think she looked like Conan O'Brien when he went.
That one from Croatia is pretty hot.
There you go, right?
She got big old tits.
That's why she got voted.
Yeah, that's why she won.
That's what she won.
See women get big tits and everybody like you. Everybody will like you.
And then when she's done, she can become like a
I prefer the ass. So.
She can become like a Telemundo weather girl.
Yeah.
As soon as she's done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
how come we can't have a Hispanic president?
I don't know.
But
would you vote for one because they're Hispanic, or would you vote for one because they were the right person?
I would prefer to vote.
I don't
for
vote
them
at
to
all.
be the right, but I don't know who is right because they all have their own agendas.
They all lie.
I don't.
They
think
lies.
that-
I wouldn't say about lies. They do have their own agendas, and that's what the purpose is for.
And some don't fit my point of view, so I just don't care for them. You know?
Yeah.
And others are either true. The problem is I think they're too extreme on their own agenda. You know, one is too far left, one is too far right.
I'm kind of liking Joe Biden right now, but
Is that the groper?
yeah.
Yeah.
But the
That's
thing
why
is,
you like them, you fat.
Comedy.
cops a feel. No, yeah, no, because like, what's his name? Bernie Sanders. I'm just not feeling him.
I would. He I
I
don't
thought he
like him.
died.
God, I just don't like the guy. He looks like an idiot. He
God.
looks like
You
that.
shouldn't judge
like
people
that
on their
man.
looks.
No, but he just like an old man you see when you're a kid. It's like a grumpy old man.
Like,
you know.
get off my yard.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, God damn, dude.
He has like that bathrobe that keeps
Herbert,
opening
like
up.
Herbert.
You know.
You know Herbert.
From Family Guy.
Oh yeah, from Family Guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
With his
Do you
whistle.
want some popsicles?
I wish I could do a little whistle.
I know that little. I can't do that.
Do you want some bicycles? At the end.
All that wheezing.
Get your fat ass back here.
Take your shirt off while you're mowing my lawn.
I like when he sings.
Oh, that'd be so weird if that's how the president sounded like.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Looks like we're gonna raise some taxes here.
Still the whistle.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know who should be president? McFarlane. So he could do all those voices.
What happens if
I'm like,
Family
who?
Guy.
what do you think would happen if somebody else got elected? Not a far right or far left, but one of those other ones.
George Lopez?
the middle, the independent ones, or the middle ones?
like libertarian, or we'd have full legalization
people-
of marijuana.
People always have problems with it. They always find a problem with it. And
Yeah, well, they don't have the money to, right?
They have to run a real good campaign though,
Yeah.
because quite frankly, the people that support them don't have money or don't donate money.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like when somebody on your Facebook starts a GoFundMe and they all like it and they heart it,
But they don't.
but they don't actually donate
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
to it. You know, it's like, oh, well, you have our supports. We're putting it out in the universe. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, great.
Thoughts and prayers.
Exactly. Like that's gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those my thoughts and prayers. Hope you wake up.
There's one woman on my Facebook, and she was talking about how her cat needed surgery, and it was going to cost $800, so she started a GoFundMe. And then so she put on the comment, it was up there for a little bit apparently, and this is the first time I see it, and she put a comments on there saying, well, I guess I know who my real friends are, whatever, because nobody's donated to this or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm sorry I don't have money to pay for this for my cat, but he really needed this. And it was legit. It was a real surgery and all that. And then somebody had told her, well, maybe you shouldn't have gotten a cat. Because cats are expensive because you have to pay medical bills and something goes wrong and whatever, and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. I'm like, and I'm thinking, I've owned cats before. They're actually pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah.
It's just cat food, and
But I guess they're
know.
not humans.
I guess not.
And then that's where you enrage people because like, oh, he's one of our family members.
That's right. Well, I mean, let's look at it this way.
Still
I
an
mean,
animal.
I will do everything for Champ. Like, if there were zombies in
I'll
here,
give you my kidney.
I would seriously push you guys into zombies to save my dog. I'm just saying.
Push him first. He looks
I know,
more
right?
delicious.
He's older.
I have guns. I'd probably shoot you before you
Right.
push me. I believe in the Second Amendment.
Did you bring your gun with you right now? Did
Well,
you?
no, but I
Did
got
you?
a knife.
Because you don't know.
So why are you looking everywhere?
Hey, something to grab.
I know, right? But the thing,
Anything's a weapon.
but I donated.
throws me.
I donated $20 to her cause.
You did?
Yeah. And then after, because I'm like,
Gay.
it's like you should. It's like you shouldn't tell people that they shouldn't own a pet or something like that. It's like telling somebody.
I
you shouldn't
know.
have
One
kids.
time I kind of did that to a buddy because he was like real really
Sad.
down because his puppy was gonna die because he ate some kind of poison.
Oh well, that's his
He made
fault.
it,
No,
but
yeah.
then I was like, well, it's just a dog.
Oh shit!
So I think that kind of upset a lot of people.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I don't say that anymore. I'm just like,
Aw.
okay,
You never had a dog before
yes,
that you really cared about?
yes,
Were you sad when he died or stolen or
I
whatever?
killed
I don't
it.
know when you killed it.
yes. But I'm aware that
Yeah.
things that live,
They do.
Everything that has a beginning has an end.
What?
That's what Neo says.
You said Morgan?
No, Neo.
Morgan
The
Neo.
Matrix.
Remember?
Like, what?
The Matrix.
Oh yeah.
Everything that has a beginning has an end. Anyway, everybody dies. So I was aware of that. So when they
Oh, that's
passed
true.
away, I was like, well, it's time to go as an old dog.
Time for another
No,
one.
you said it's just a dog.
When?
I don't know. You just finished saying it. It's just a dog. I guess I don't know.
No, I said it's time to go.
Well, no,
It's-
that's true.
you know,
Yeah, no,
it's
I
just
agree. I
something,
agree
you know.
with you. You know,
And
I mean,
then
that shit like
and
that's
then
gonna happen.
And then
what?
I decided to not get any more because I didn't want to take care of one.
He didn't want to be heartbroken.
Like I didn't want to have to go through the whole process of like all that.
Cry like a little bitch. When...
Right.
¿Por qué?
Why? Why he?
No. So now, I mean, I like dogs. I like pets, animals, cats, and all that. But I don't want one personally.
Of course, no. I mean, I
You know?
see.
Well, it's because I've seen people say like, like, why don't you get a dog? It's like, oh, they're not for me. And I'm like, oh my god, what do you mean? If you love dogs so much, why don't you buy one?
God, what your impression of white women's like on point. Damn.
And I'm just like, bitch, because I don't want to buy dog food and take them to the vet.
It's funny because he didn't even say it was a white person. You said it.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like,
Yeah, fucking racist.
I'm like, what do you mean take him to the vet? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mexicans just throw fucking leftover
They-
food.
they
and
just
those-
see what
Those
happens.
dogs live forever.
What are you
Actually,
talking-
that's really what we did in Mexico and all that.
well, I be like, what is that? I saw a Simpsons.
las gallinas. That's what they. If that's not dogs, we had a lot of chickens.
Oh, okay. Oh, they eat that shit too.
Yeah.
I saw a Simpsons episode where the dog did something kind of cool, and they're all like, "Oh boy, you know what? You were such a good dog that now we're gonna take you to get that heart murmur looked at instead of seeing just what happens."
Damn.
Because people do that. They're like, "Oh, my dog is sick, but it's gonna cost some money to take him to the vet." So,
Maybe
so they wait it out.
whose life is more important, the humans or dogs?
Oh, don't ask me that question. I'm not ever gonna answer. It
Well,
like
no, I'm
to-
saying
like
I'm
it's
saying-
me personally. It's both.
Is it?
Yeah, to me.
No, I was just
but
curious.
yeah, to me.
I was just curious. When do you say like, oh, my son has a heart murmur, but my dog also has one? Who do I take to the vet?
Oh,
I take
wow, wow. Okay.
And I only have
Um,
money to pay
jeez.
for one ever,
Who do I take to the vet?
Yeah.
or the dog. You know what I mean?
I think you need better health care, first of all.
No, but you know
You
what
may
I
wanna
mean? Like-
revisit this Bernie Mac
but
guy.
What I'm saying is that okay?
Who are you gonna
let's say
decide?
who takes priority is where I'm at. So maybe
Well-
I have that disconnect where I can associate what's more important
It's
to me.
it's just one of those questions where it's like you can only choose one. Which one is it going to be? But that's
Yeah.
not true. I mean, you never can just choose one.
Whoa,
so.
what if you could? Like now you just want to go your way. You're like a feminist, like your way or not.
No, I mean, there's always choices. Didn't you see that?
Yeah, there's two
the Avenger-
choices. You save your son or you
But
save
there's
your
always
dog.
more choices. Didn't you ever see that Avengers movie where they're like, Captain America's like, you never the one to throw yourself.
Yeah, but
on
he's
the
talking about
bomb."
America.
That's
You
right.
can't go against Captain America.
And then Tony Stark is all like, "Well, I'd much rather cut the wire than to just throw myself on the bomb." I mean, that's stupid. It's like, why don't you just find a solution where it suits
No.
both?
That's a completely different situation because Captain America was doing it about choice and freedom, while Tony Stark wanted to be controlled by the government.
Well, actually, that really had they done what Tony Stark wanted, none of Endgame probably would have happened. Like it probably would have happened differently if they did it the way Tony originally wanted to do it.
I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
but I just remember I like Captain America.
Yeah, I
at
could
that in that movie.
Because
Because
America.
of his ass.
No,
Oh, you haven't seen the
he
movie
was
yet.
no, because he was,
America's ass.
Yeah, America's
because
ass.
he was talking about more freedom and
Just like Luis.
Wow,
Oh yeah.
while Stark was talking about taking away their choice and freedom. So I'd rather be a free man.
And then non-free man. You'd
then
rather
a
be a
non-free.
dead man than a
Yeah.
non-free man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
So to answer your question, I'll probably go for my son.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Because that's blood. That's we.
Yeah,
I would do both. I mean, that's the thing. I mean,
well, but
if you only had money for one,
point,
and there was no other option, you only pick one. That's it. No other options.
Well,
it's like, and that's where I think.
But see, that's the thing. You're painting a scenario that's impossible because you don't compare the two. You don't want to compare the two. But the fact is that when I took Eleanor, my old dog, to get a hysterectomy, is what it is. It was like $1,500 for the operation
but you don't
and
have
everything.
a son, so
right, but it's going to be more expensive to take care of your son anyway. That's the thing is that both of those are emergent. Both of those are emergent situations. So for an emergent situation,
I thought I was a bad guy here, but you don't have value for human life.
For an emergent situation, they're going to see you regardless if you have the money or not. It's going to get done. But for the dog, no. I mean, if the dog is going to die, they're not going to just do it. I mean, some vets actually would, but yeah, exactly.
Wow, we found out your true colors.
I never hid those. Yeah, no. I mean, there's no choice. You guys are painting a choice. You either have to do it this way or that way. That's not true. That's just it. Some guy asked me if you saw a baby drowning and a puppy drowning, which one are you going to save? I'd be like, I'll save both. It's like, but what if you couldn't? You have to pick one. It's like, no, that's not a choice. I would attempt to save both or die. It's as simple as that. That's my decision.
It's because you're paying.
But then also, I don't know how to
even
swim.
Though I guess even though it sounds like an what's it called? An unlikely scenario, or what did you call it? What did you say? We're painting a scenario that's not true. I think you're also painting one in your own version, because if you see two things drowning in a river,
they're not
it's
close.
impossible to do it.
You only had time to save one.
Right, but my logical solution to that would be whoever's closer. But
your logic is based on hoping that everything works out.
I would attempt
and
to.
Things don't always work out the way you want.
That's correct.
And so neither is our solution. So neither one are.
Well, I'd probably just let them. Honestly, I'd probably let them both die because I don't know how to swim. So, so there's that. It's like
I'm not risking my life.
Yeah.
So then now you're saying a human life is more important than the dog's because you're letting yourself live and watching puppies drown.
And a baby.
Yeah, and a baby.
No, because it wouldn't be conducive because now you're going to lose 3 lives. If I don't know how to swim.
So yours is more important than those lives. Fuck. Answer the question, Marty. Your life is more important, so you chose not to drown yourself.
To save 2 lives?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't get any of those accomplished.
So you don't know how to swim.
So now you're not giving yourself any options, Marty. Where are your options?
to save both of them. That's my.
So then you jump in the fucking water and get them.
And get them.
And just paddle until you die.
Okay, let's say you knew how to swim.
Okay.
And you said whoever's closest. But what if you're in dead center and they're both equally distanced?
I'm not going to pick the human over the puppy. I'm not going to pick the puppy over the human.
You're just going to drown yourself? Like,
fuck it.
Let me hold my nose. So I don't get water in my lungs before I drown.
Pretty much. Unless it's like maybe 4 feet of water, then I can just walk. But I mean, that'd be okay.
Wait, but knowing Marty, he's going to go for the puppy. Because Marty doesn't like kids. If it was if it was an adult, then he'll go for the adult. No, okay.
Well, no, I mean,
would
that's
you
the
kill
thing.
your dog for $2 million? It's like, I'm $2 million richer.
Well, the way that I look at it is that I see kids as the same form that I see as puppies, in the sense that I don't want a puppy, but I love playing with them. And I love having fun with them and whatever. The same thing, kids is like, yeah, we can run around, we have fun and all that. But at the end of the day, I want to give the puppy back, and at the end of the day, I want to give the baby back. I'm like, I don't want to deal with either.
That's
one.
how I feel about animals now.
Yeah,
I like playing with them and
exactly.
Is that why you play with me? And you give me back.
But you're not gonna. But you don't. But you don't want the responsibility of having to feed them, having to,
exactly.
and all that stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but you like to have fun, so you wouldn't mind.
I mean, I would do the same for humans. I just throw the baby back at the mother, but but you can't do that
after you drop your kids off.
It's like fuck.
God, I feel but the thing is that I'm never gonna make a choice that people want me to make. That's the thing, and that's just my nature. It's
You're
like
just
I'm gonna always go the opposite.
Person.
Well, I'm always going to go the opposite because I don't like jumping through hoops through command. I don't like the fact that this is...
So you don't like those situations put amongst you, so you're like a weak...
Well, let's look at it this way. There's no way of answering those kind of questions.
Don't answer it then. Don't answer.
Well, you guys are asking. So
okay.
If
True. We are asking.
One of the scenarios I give my friends is that would you save a kid who's about to get run over by a car? And they said, absolutely. It's like, how do you know? Because I will. But how do you know that you will? And the thing is that we really can't answer that question because we're not in that situation.
I know, so you can't answer what we're asking.
Oh yeah, no, I can't because I'm not in that situation. So if it was if it was 20 feet of water, I don't know, that'd make a difference. If it was 4 feet of water, that'd make another difference. You know, of me.
It also wouldn't make a difference on the kid. Say it was.
Grow up to be a heart surgeon?
No, like, say it was a
or
stranger's kids or like a family member.
I don't know. I saved the kid from drowning. I did that.
No, I'm talking about getting run over. Like, you know, those
run
guys
over?
that, oh, no, mijo. Oh, and then you get hit by the car.
Well, see, there's a difference between if I can run fast, that makes a difference. If I can't run that fast.
So you're going to look at the car and be like, hey, I can't run fast enough. Move.
Well, you can make the attempt to do so, but you don't get there.
Oof.
You don't get there quick enough.
You're not quick enough. It's like, oop. You're like that commercial with the little.
Well, I think I would just look good, just kind of trying to run, but maybe I don't get there. But I'm like, okay, but you guys saw that I tried, right?
Yeah, right.
I tried,
and then they blame you. It's your fault.
Hey, but then you gotta snap it. So
What?
people know you tried. You gotta have a Snapchat of it.
I don't do that.
Hey, can somebody Snapchat me trying to save this kid?
See, that's the thing. Is like this stuff. Like I really want to get like record some of it like on video, but I don't. I always forget.
Yeah,
like I never
cool.
can
Don't
do
worry
that.
about it.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen those guys?
That's why I put the camera in the restroom.
Those guys, as you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
Like those guys that film themselves being nice to homeless people.
Oh, I can't stand that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's you.
It's all for the it's all for the ratings and the money because they get paid for. They get
It's not the people that Snapchat. It's also the people that post it. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
that is
today
like
I did this and whatever, blah blah blah.
It's
and all
like
that.
nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
Just do
it's
what
like
you gotta
okay,
do.
just
Go
do
what
it
you
and don't say anything about it.
Fine, I won't post shit no more.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I don't have Facebook no more.
That's not why you don't have Facebook anymore.
Okay, so
but we'll talk about it later.
Shut up. If he's drowning and I'm drowning, who do you save? No, wait, you don't know how to swim.
Well, I know how to swim.
Okay. And we're about to get hit by a car, and we can't.
In the water. We're about to get hit by a car in the water.
Okay, like if you're inside of a burning building, who am I carrying out?
Oh, fuck.
Well, whoever's going to be lighter, probably.
Hey, dude, but how bad do you think? It must hurt pretty bad to be burned because, you know, there's a lot of people jumping at those towers. Mm-hmm. And I was just thinking how...
I think
you're not going to save anyone because we're going to be jumping out of that fire.
Well, throwing him.
No, if you guys are unconscious, I mean, I can picture myself dragging both of you out by each arm. I can physically do that. So, I mean, that's...
Should we try it right now?
Sure, why not?
Burn the fucking house, come on.
but... Yeah.
But then also... But I also was taught, like, how to carry, like, what do they call that? The dead man's carry, where you pick them up and then you carry them on your shoulder and all that.
Oh, I hope we're not dead. You might as well leave us there.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm already fucked.
I mean, I don't mind it.
But you talk... But
I'm already dead.
Now, if I were to actually...
I'm not really dead. The fire woke me up as it burned my legs.
It's like, if I was to actually have to shoot... Oh. If I actually had to choose... It'd probably be Keith because you talk more about death and dying. So I'm thinking that you'll probably be happy. You'll be happy in that. You'll be okay with that.
I think that if you saved my life, I'd sue you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so
you motherfucker, I gotta pay this bill now.
I was already dead. Why'd you give me CPR?
It's like, God damn it! Now I have to make those alimony payments. Don't you know the trouble I'm in? But with Keith would be like,
thanks, but
I don't know. People like my best friend to the point where like I
repoed and Pete.
I know, right? But Keith would probably turn into my best friend to the point where it becomes like almost psycho. You know, it's like, hey,
like
Marty.
one of those movies.
Hey, Marty. As you're walking out to your car, he's outside at the garage.
Hey, Marty.
Hey, I'm here to make sure you get to work safe.
I made you breakfast. I'm inside your room.
It's like, I'm just going to take out your garbage. Hope you don't mind. I'm just going to feed you.
I found this dildo of yours in your garbage. I didn't know if you accidentally threw it out.
But I'm using it
and
now.
Gives it back.
Hello, Marty.
Now.
Hello, Marty, dear. That's so creepy, Keith. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna save Louise.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah. Let you both die.
Actually, that's one of my fears: either burning alive or drowning.
Yeah, I think I'd rather not burn.
Yeah, I've always heard that drowning it's more of I don't know. Like it's
you
not.
heard this from a drowning person?
It's not enjoyable. It's people who have drowned, but they've been brought back or came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like risen from the dead. Anyway,
like Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Yes, exactly. No, he's in a cave, right?
Well, same thing.
Oh, okay.
He came back.
Yeah, but
After 3 days, well, brain dead.
but I don't know. I
The
hear
brain can
that.
only have so much time.
There goes
without
some of our
oxygen.
fans.
I've heard some that people that drowned or that were drowning, that it wasn't that horrible of an experience when they just kind of let go. But being burned alive, I mean, I
You're
don't know.
burning through the whole time. It's hurting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hurting the whole time you're burning.
I mean, I've
So
seen it in
would-
movies. It looks very
I've burned
painful.
I've burned my fingers with my exhaust on the bike, and it's painful. So I can only imagine being.
I
set
did that
on fire.
yesterday when I was trying to check the bolt, and I'm like, I think this is hot, so I go like this, and I touched it for a little bit longer. I'm like, oh, I'm game. It's
Okay,
hot.
so now imagine
Yeah.
that all over your body.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Until
fuck.
you're dead.
That's right.
DED.
We're not even.
Dead.
Dread. Oh.
But anyway,
But that's a lot of pain.
it really is.
Quite some time.
Yeah. So I'll save you, Luis. It'll be okay.
Fuck no. And then if you do make it to, if you manage to survive, you're like a big blister, so your whole body's gonna be
No,
burning.
Luis, I'll save you, but then we'll leave him and if they think it's you, because he burned alive, then you're dead. Then you can start all over.
And be Keith.
No, you don't have to be that. No, the creditors will be after you like hell. Yeah.
Oh, baby, it's worse.
They're already after me.
No, they have like a whole SWAT team of creditors for
for
him.
him.
Like they're like breaking in through the windows.
Grappling
Well, yeah,
hooks.
exactly. That's like, oh my God, is this some foreign government? It's like, no, dude, you owe like your old T-Mobile bill.
Oh shit! It's Sprint.
Yeah.
From 1998.
Yo, Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T.
Like when I went with AT&T, they told me that
They track you down.
Well, they said you can't open an account here because you owe like $400 for a bill, and I was like, when? It's like we were singular. like, fucking
Damn.
30
Yeah,
years
what are they
ago.
like? Women that carry a grudge? Damn.
I
you
was
know?
like, well, fuck you, I'll pay it then.
Because they were
So I really
good.
want an iPhone.
And then you
That
saw.
was back in the day.
When you
Sorry,
had,
Keith.
When you had the first iPhone,
Yeah.
that little chubby one.
Yeah. A little chubby one.
The
yeah.
chubby one.
Yeah. Now they're
They're super thin.
they're super thin and fragile.
Damn.
More for his pleasure than hers.
It's like a model, skinny and fragile.
I like the fact that you don't have a phone cover.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
he
is.
does.
It's clear.
Oh, is it?
But it doesn't protect at all.
No,
Oh.
but it's just I don't know why it's there.
It's like Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a skit in there, like a cartoon where they make fun
Her
of
go to
him.
the restroom.
Yeah.
See, that's Family Guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, where they go in there like, oh, and they forget it. That'd be funny. So anyway, how about them feminists?
I know, right? Man. So anyway, so yeah, those feminists.
Marty, you have another water?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, you
No,
drank
it's not.
it.
Well, let's take a little break. Let's take a 2-3 minute break.
That's the sign. Marty, you have a water? Time for a break. Wait, why am I still yelling?
I know, right?
Is it warm in here?
Not really.
Dude, my fucking eyes are tired.
Why? What'd you do?
I told you I dirt.
I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't. What'd you
I don't even need drops, but I just feel like I need to put drops. So I was thinking about the R3.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna wait and try to fix this and see how it turns out, and just keep this one for fun. You know what I mean? So see how it turns out.
Yeah, what happened with your friend? She ever answered you with the Honda? She want too much?
Oh fuck! She never told me. Well, my manager, that's her niece.
Oh.
She told me that she's trying to find a price because she said it's like a dent and stuff. So, and there was what's it called
refurbish or
Refer-
what is it?
yeah. So I wouldn't say she got it probably super cheap, like around 1,000 or something like that.
Probably so.
And then she's probably gonna sell it for like $2,000.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna see if it's worth it to fix.
I'm back.
I want to let you know.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm waiting.
I mean, even just a dent, if it's not a bad dent, it's just as long as the steering is straight, not busted.
Yeah, see, I gotta see that. Cause they're pretty good, right? Those bikes. All right, let me fix them over there.
You can find tanks for those pretty quick. I mean, I don't know how much they are, but
I googled it, and it was like under 150.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
But then you also got to consider either buying it with the color.
What?
You'll have to buy it from the same color bike so it can match, or you're gonna have to paint it afterwards. So So that's
Oh, yeah. That's just a black. It's a black one. She's a black one. It's a black one.
Oh,
Who's black?
What if I put
some
it?
girl.
What if I get it a different color though? The whole the body's black, and then this is like.
No, well, usually the guys that ride them, they'll
With the black chicks? What are you guys talking about?
motorcycle tanks. Like they'll buy them just like that and sand them down and paint them. You know, have them painted or whatever.
Okay, everybody, let's all stand up for a little bit.
We doing exercises.
And stretch.
All right, fucking gym teachers or whatever.
Oh, careful with my precious awards.
So yeah, I'm trying to. I'm gonna see if I buy like the M4 exhaust. I heard those are pretty good.
They're expensive.
They're expensive.
Probably be like $400.
Shit. So buy something cheap for this bike.
Look at Spark.
That's what it's called.
There's a brand called Spark. They're pretty cheap, and they sound pretty good. I think it's up and coming. It's new because my buddy bought one for his Aprilia, and it sounds
that's
really loud. It sounds real good.
Well, that's pretty. That's a big
Wow.
sports bike.
No. I'm saying there must be up and coming because when I saw them, they used to be cheap little what seemed like Chinese piece of shit, exhaust. But now I see them on BMWs, KTM's, and Aprilias. So I'm like, oh, they must be getting pretty big now.
What was it called? Spark.
Yeah.
SPARK.
I don't know. Yeah, because every time I saw it, because I would look at M4 and I was like, man, that's expensive. Then I look, and then you know how when you're looking for exhaust or shit like that, it'll give you like little links to different types. I'd see the M4 Ecoprovic and all that, and they'd be expensive. Then I'd see like Spark $199 or $180. Like, damn, that's fucking cheap. Must be cheap piece of shit. But now I see them a lot that they're probably getting better, or they were just starting off.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I get one, I'm gonna get it through a Cycle Gear.
You know,
Because
M4's right here down the street, right?
I have a credit.
What does that mean? You have a credit?
That means that you pay a month. So I think I can get exhausted of them too, and I could just pay a month.
Yeah,
like
but yeah, they'll have to order it.
like $15 or something like a month for like a year or some shit.
M4, their shop, their warehouse and distribution centers right here on Joe Field Road. Right here down the street.
Really? You said a Mesquite?
No, right here down the street.
Oh.
He said down the street. I'm a ski.
Really? The M4?
Yeah.
Do they install them?
They're based out of Dallas. No, they just build them. But one time I bought one. I've bought a few from them. And I'll order them. You can't buy directly from them. You have to buy from the distributor. So I bought from them, and I'm like, hey, man, I live down the street. Because then you have to wait
for them to send it.
to build it and do all that and send it and all this. So I've told them, like, hey, man, I live down the street from M4. Can you just give me the PO and all that, and I'll pick it up?
Yeah.
And they'll send me, and I'll print it out, and I'll go over there on a weekday.
Oh, when you pick it up?
Yeah, and just pick it up. Like, hey, man, I bought this from them. They verify, and then they give it to me.
Oh, cool.
Because they're right here by, what's that fucking place called? Speed Zone.
Oh, right there? I've never seen
Like a block away from them.
So if I buy one, you'll install it for me,
That was gonna be the next question. I know.
It's very easy to install.
He didn't answer his question.
Yeah, I mean, we can go install it.
There you go.
I got a bunch of tools, but you got to go to my house.
Huh?
Because I don't like his shit tools. No, I'm just kidding. Huh?
You don't have a house.
It's not recording.
It is recording.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna stop it just because because then that messes up the continuity. Makes editing harder. You don't have a. You mean you have to go to Luis's truck?
No, I mean you have to go to my garage in my apartment.
Yeah.
Well, I call an apartment a house. My residence. My residence.
You said my garage in my apartment.
That's right. In Waxahachie.
Yeah, I'll see when I buy one, but I gotta see that one that fits that.
Yeah. But if it's a similar motor like the Grom, all you
That's
gotta
what
do
they
is
said.
all you gotta do is find a Grom exhaust.
Yeah.
And just put it in there. Fuck, you might find them cheap on Facebook.
Facebook.
On the marketplace.
He doesn't have Facebook.
I don't have Facebook.
Oh, or Craigslist, I guess. Then.
Craigslist. Like a used one.
I mean, they're all the same. It's just an exhaust.
There's a fucking Grom that passes through my job. That motherfucker sounds nice. I'm like,
I'm saying because
loud.
because buying it new maybe $400, but buying it from somebody be $150. I don't know. I don't buy new things anymore unless I really want it and nobody has it. But there's so many guys that sell and trade and buy and all that in the Metroplex. That
Like people too.
Huh?
Do they buy, sell, trade people as well?
They do.
Ooh.
They do in Africa. Muslims. So
Yeah,
do all that.
At least you're saying it right now.
Do you know anybody who will paint it?
What?
On the motorcycle.
Hell no. I got my buddy. He works at Monkey Garage.
Oh, for real?
He's a painter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
How much you charging?
Nah, I don't know. He probably too much.
For a little fucking... I'm gonna do it myself.
Get you some Walmart spray paint.
Because if I don't get the R3, the blue one, I just paint this blue. It's like buy my blue Power Ranger helmet. Or just buy the black Power Ranger helmet.
Yeah.
What if you get tired of Power Rangers?
I will never get tired of Power Rangers. Okay. I should buy the black one.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go.
Where are we going?
Well, we're going to talk about you and your quinceañera.
Well, yay.
Oh, you had a quinceañera, really?
Quinceañera.
So, Keith, your quinceañera's coming up.
I finally found out the day was May 18th. I didn't even know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is that why we're recording now on this date and time?
No, that was Lisa's idea. Again.
Yeah, he did want to change it up a little bit. Actually, I think it's throwing a kink in your schedule, right?
It fucking is.
Yeah. Well, I think this is actually
Fucking with me.
a lot better because I was getting kind of tired of going all the way from here to my bed after we finished recording.
Nah, I'm the furthest. How is it possible that Luis said, "Oh, we'll be here at 9," and he lives the closest, and he got here like at 9?
Well, he lives in his truck, so he just wherever he is.
It's a mobile.
Yeah, so it's wherever.
You
it
were
is.
late.
I wasn't late.
Yeah, you got here at 9:06.
I was dropping the juice.
Oh, yeah.
And your truck.
You know, I have a toilet on my hitch.
He was out there the whole time.
Yeah.
He was out there.
Guys, you can hear like the fucking echo.
I heard a
It's like, hey. So anyway, yeah, you're getting ready for your 15th, but it's
Not my
it's
15th.
Oh, it's not.
It's my cousin's.
Your cousin's quinceañera.
Yes.
So what exactly you been doing? Because it's been taking up too much podcast recording time. So what exactly is that you've been practicing or doing?
I'm the choreographer. Is that how you say it? Choreographer?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the choreographer.
Choreographer?
One of those guys.
You're the choreographer.
I'm one of those guys.
Okay.
I taught her sisters. Three of them.
What?
You taught someone something.
Yes.
Yeah, Luis, you may not know this, but K-Rod is an accomplished dancer.
Oh, so you're like Magic Mike.
No, not really. Not like
The
that.
fat version.
Yeah. Just more of him to love.
Yes. More handles to hold on.
That's right. For the ride.
And
But
they could put money
the life
between
doesn't
my.
last very long.
They could put dollars between my fat.
He doesn't find out how much money he makes until he gets home and shakes it all
And
loose.
shake it up.
That's
So I
right.
start twerking. So I start twerking
He's finding dollar bills like a week later.
under my titties. Oh shit! $100 bill. What the fuck is that?
When's the how long has it been since the last time you choreographed something?
Fuck. 7 years, 6 years maybe.
It's not really a whole lot of time.
That's the longest time for me.
Oh.
I haven't taught anything. And things change over the years. Dances, music. So I had to like Google YouTube shit. Like, all right, what are these kids up to these days on 15?
So you're copying what other people do.
No, as in like the styles or what they did. So I'm like, are they still doing the same thing? Are they still doing church stuff?
The thing is that I never been to a quinceañera without like being hired to do like a service there.
Yeah.
So I never really paid attention what the hell is it that they do.
Yeah.
It's a birthday party.
Well, I know it's a birthday
That's
party,
it.
but
That's all it is. An expensive birthday party. A waste of money.
Honestly, that's what I think. Also,
Are you mad because you didn't get one? You didn't get your dress?
No.
Were you ever a participant in a quinceañera?
I was.
You were?
I was for some cousins.
It's always a cousin,
When I
though,
was-
right? It's
yeah.
never anybody like in your immediate family. It's always a cousin.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That
Well, I
was
was
it.
on them and I taught them and
I hated them.
I liked it because it was fun.
I don't like them.
I was in the middle of
being
them
like the
because
center of attention right there in the middle, trying to dance, and everybody's
love-
watching. Like, oh,
I love. Aw, they're so cute together. That's my cousin.
they're like, wait till you two get married, but we're related.
well, wait till you move to Alabama.
or Guatemala. Oh,
What?
nothing.
Guatemala. Oh no, never saw.
No,
what
the
happens there?
the same thing in Alabama, but in Spanish.
What is?
No wonder they're all kind of like.
They look alike. No.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, because whenever I was hired to do like quinceañeras, like video photography or something like that, like I really didn't know what I was doing there, other than just taking pictures of
That's
stuff.
all you do there.
Yeah, well, apparently,
Even the family.
well, I remember that I went to Plaza of the Americas,
I
way in South
hated that.
Dallas, way in South Dallas.
Ghetto.
What
I know
is
it's-
that? I remember it, but it's like
It's like a bunch of
I've been
bunch
there.
of salons all
Plaza de
together.
America. That's over there
Yeah.
towards It's on Lancaster.
It's on Lancaster.
Well, no, it's because I've been there.
Oh my god, I've been around.
When
Fuck.
you said it, it's like but I don't remember.
Well, when
it.
I first was told when I was first told Plaza of the Americas, I was hired to do video. I thought, oh wow, that's an honor. I love Plaza of the America. It's a indoor area in downtown Dallas where there's a hotel and a lot of businesses. It looks sweet and super nice. But then they gave me the address, and I'm like, this isn't where it is.
Oh, this is a new one. Wow.
Wow, yeah. So then when I get there, I see that. Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a parking lot, or is that just where they just dumped a bunch of extra concrete that was broken up from tearing up some other parking lot?
Oh shit.
And it was a bunch of salons put together. Plaza
Yeah.
of the Americas.
Yes.
There was an S.
Yes. That's.
There's the one that I thought about. There was no S. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of okay. Well, this is fine, you know. And
But which one is it out of all these?
right, there's like, and then you have to. I literally had to go door to door to find out which one is it, and they all look alike, you know. So it's like, oh, they're all kind of decorated the same, you know. And I remember that they gave us like a meal that like you can eat, you know. And so the dad, who's all dressed up and everything, he's helping serve, and he'll take what do they call it? Is this the skin?
Pork skin.
No.
What?
No, pero en español. The
Chicharrón.
is that no? Yeah, I think so. The thing, I guess the fat. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the fat.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he has that, the pork fat, and he reaches in with his hand and he plops it on plates and he's handing it to people. Like, this is part of the meal. Here you go. Here's your side. Here's the main thing, and here's some fat. And he's putting on the plates, and I go, no, thank you, I'm good.
He touched it with his hand.
Yes,
It's fucking
like it was all in a
disgusting.
container. It was all cooked and everything, but he's grabbing it and just plopping it on the plate with his hands because there are a lot of people. But people didn't care. They're like, oh yeah, absolutely, give me more. I love it.
Speaking of,
What?
this says like, yo, I'm gonna ask you this one time. You got something going on with my girl? And the guy replies, oh my dear God, no. Bethany is like a sister to me. The other guy says, oh, thank God. He's like, wait, you're from Alabama, right?
That's what you were looking up this whole time while we were talking?
No, it just
Oh,
popped
okay.
up.
Oh, okay. You're like, I was just ignoring the conversation.
That's funny.
But
But on the Plaza Americas,
There
did you ever
you
go
go.
to the last
Look,
one? It's like the smallest one there. It's in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like
that the
basically
one?
this big.
oh, really?
It's a small, well, not literally this big, but it's
But-
probably like your house. That's how big it is.
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
No,
yeah,
no,
that's
no,
pretty
no, no.
It's like 4 times as big as your house.
No, it's like I think from the living room all the way to this wall
What are you talking about? Living or recording on the 23rd floor
of the
of the-
W.
yes, exactly. Overlooking this lovely view of Dallas.
Yes, you have a green screen.
But I know what you mean. Okay, so let's picture my house.
Yeah,
Because you've
picture-
been there before, K-Rod.
Yes.
See?
So from your living room,
Yes.
that wall,
Uh-huh.
that shelf, whatever you
Yes.
have there, I forgot what you have,
They're
all the way
called built-ins, but go on.
to the office wall. I think that's how big it is.
Right. Where we
Like
were-
I didn't know that was there. It existed there. It was a little one, and so I went to another
well,
party.
they got to meet everybody's you know,
Budget.
you know.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah,
But they all play the exact same music, which is cool. You know, everybody's like all partying and all that, but it's just not me anymore. Like I didn't like doing that. I think that was actually the last quinceañera that I did. And I think I was doing it for a favor for a friend, and they still had to pay me. But
yeah,
the one thing that I did notice was the dancing, the choreography, and the dancing. You know, some of them were into it. Others looked like that they were that was the
Lost. They
last-
didn't know how to
Yeah,
dance.
and they didn't know.
I hated those.
You can tell that they didn't practice on their own or rehearse or anything like that. I blame the choreographer.
No, that's we can only do we can only do so much. If they've never danced, and you only have a certain time, then you're fucked.
Well, are you doing the thing where like everybody all lines up behind each other and they do the arm thing? They're all poking
We didn't
out.
do that, but I do like to do isolations.
What's that?
As in, like, let's say we're in a line, us three, and then
Can I
you're
be first?
Yes, you're
Okay,
first,
yes,
Marty.
Yes, because everybody can hide behind me.
You're first, and Luis's behind you, and then I'm behind him.
Just like in the show. That's the order of the show. It's Marty, then Luis, and then K-Rod.
Yes, I'm always last.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
If if you ain't first, you're last. Okay,
right.
But let's say you move first,
Right.
and then he's gonna move he's gonna do the same move, but
Like a delay.
A delay.
Oh.
And then I do it. It's like a delay. That's isolation.
See, you need
I
good
like-
people for that.
I like, yes.
You
and
need good dancers.
I like doing that a lot.
Yeah.
And it makes it look cool and good. If they know how to dance.
And so, how's your group? Okay, so
On
how
this,
many?
okay,
How many people?
normally, back in the day, it's like 5 songs. Because there's the entrance song where you walk in there, you present her and all this shit. And like,
Wait, hold on. I need to turn up Luis's microphone. There we go. Okay, go on.
And then, hello? What the hell?
Oh, I don't hear you.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, basically, there was a lot of songs back then and a lot of dances.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the surprise dance that has, like, multiple songs in it within the mix. Times change. Now, there's no church, I guess. They don't go to church now and do the little ceremony.
Oh, they don't?
I guess not.
Because they can't get their twerk on if they go
right?
to church. Yeah.
And even in church, you had a song you had to walk into, like, a little dance scene there, too. Like, all proper. But this, I guess, none of that nobody does that anymore. Nobody cares about church, I guess. Jesus. And then
That's not America.
and then
See, I got a response out of you now. Yeah, you look up like, what? What?
What about America?
America's in a threat? Someone's threatening America?
Second Amendment.
Eagle screeching.
Wow, that was actually pretty good, Keith.
Okay, and then
Okay, Rod.
and then now for this one, I'm only I guess in charge of one song, and that's the waltz, and it's only her and the main. Now it's only her and the main chambelán, the honor. So now it's just them two,
Right.
and there used to be 2 other ones, but she kind of like said no, because they were not. It didn't look right. Just them 2, and then the other 2, and we can never get a schedule on time for them to practice.
Right.
So I told her, you got to make a decision, either have them or just you guys. Because if it's just you guys, I can do more. So she decided to just do them
To
2.
minimize the group. Yeah.
So it's just them 2. We finished the song, but we got to practice. But now they have another song that it's a mix of 2 songs. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know who's going to teach that.
Who's coming up with all this crap?
She is.
Oh. So like she sees something on TV, it's like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, no, I guess that was the plan. But apparently whoever was teaching her, the other one,
Right.
said no. They couldn't do it anymore.
Oh,
Because
that
I think
sucks.
work or something interfered.
The thing that I realize about teenagers is that they're not very reliable. They're very passionate about, like, heck yeah, we'll do this. But when it comes down to it, they're not reliable. I had, back in high school, they did like a senior talent show, I think. And this girl was going to do swing dancing with one of the other guys in our grade. And they were practicing their practice and all that. But then for the final rehearsal, the guy never showed up for the final rehearsal.
Oh, shit.
And then for the actual show, he didn't even go to school that day.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so then they're like, what are we going to do? And then by chance, very lucky, one of the English teachers
Knew it.
knew how to swing dance
Holy shit.
and performed, and they tore up the stage. It was awesome. You know, like he was picking her up and flipping
Yeah.
her around and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, that was way better than this other guy over
Holy
here.
shit.
But the thing is that when he came to school the next day, he's like, oh, yeah, I was sick. I'm like, oh, wow, okay.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, but to me, I was hurt for her. It's like, dude, you stood her up, man. But but she was cool with it. It's like, oh yeah, and they went back to just, yeah, exactly.
The
I
teacher was better than you, anyways.
yeah, in a way. Me, he would have been dead to me. But although the fact that I don't swing dance, but anyway,
You were jealous.
right, exactly. That's
That
what it was. No,
She danced with the teacher. You
no,
did.
I just don't like the fact that somebody did that to someone. I don't like it when they do it to me, but when they do it to someone else, I'm like, that's not cool either. Because they put in a lot of work. She put in a lot of work for
Yeah.
that as well. But and I see that I saw that
I
teenager.
know I can't just not show up to the station.
Well, Luis, you were dropping a deuce apparently. That's why you were late
Yeah.
in your truck.
And that's one of the reasons, because it was me and my friend back at that time. One of my best friends. We did these 15s. We worked our asses off, but for the last couple of them, they never paid us
Yeah.
because they knew us and we were friends. And we did we'll do the 15, and her cousin will be in it, so we'll do her 15 next. But they never paid us, so
I
I'm
think-
like, this is no.
But part of the problem is that, and I blame the people who make the deal.
Yeah.
Meaning, if it was you, is that because there were situations where I wouldn't get paid for my thing, or the money wouldn't come in right.
Yeah.
So I would stop and not do anything, and I would tell them, it's like, well, you owe me this much. They're like, oh yeah, I'll pay you. But then you realize that they need to realize that you're a business,
Yeah.
and so either they give you the money or give you a deposit. So I usually require a deposit before I do anything,
Yeah.
and so the deposit is really just part of the payment,
Yeah.
and then I expect the rest before the actual delivery of the product,
Yeah.
meaning your dance.
We were young and dumb, so.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know this business, so we was just like, oh, we're doing this to help you guys, but pay us at the end, kind of thing.
And that's the thing is,
So
they like that idea. It's like, oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Because
So
I know
you can do all the work.
Yeah, because I know they had all these expenses already, so we're like, yeah, no, just pay us. But they never did.
But see, it wasn't because you were kids, because I was an adult going through this stuff, and they wanted to minimize everything. I remember getting into arguments with, they had like a makeup budget, which I don't know. I don't know. I guess they need that for a quinceañera, and the video budget. And so they were going to split it in half, but then they said, well, the makeup artist is charging this much. This is the total money that we have, and the makeup artist is charging this much, and so we only have this much for the video. And I tell them, well, that's not enough for me to do this. And they're like, yeah, but I mean, let's be realistic. The makeup part is more important than the video because we have to make her look great and make her look good. And like, that's fine, absolutely. I'm not doing it for that money.
You're like, you need the video for like.
Oh, I wasn't even arguing that point because I didn't care. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to argue why this is important as well,
Yeah.
equally, if not more, or whatever. That's not the point that I was trying to argue. I'm like, that's fine. I think they were offering me $250,
Oh fuck no.
and it's like, no, I usually charge about $600-700,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, that's fine. I'm just not doing it. And they said, well, I was recommended by a friend.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, so and so said so, that you're good. It's like, yes, that's why I charge this
What I
much
charge,
money.
yeah.
You're right. And so I wasn't going to compromise that. It's like, well, no, you guys have fun,
With
just-
your cell phones.
right, exactly. Because this wasn't somebody showing up with like home video cameras. This is somebody showing up with like big broadcast cameras.
Yeah.
Good luck, and I didn't do it. And so from then on, people just kind of they lowball you.
Yeah.
And so when I got into another argument with someone that basically was saying, I want you to shoot it, but how much for you not to edit it?
What?
And I said, they just wanted the raw footage. It's like, they just wanted that. And I said, no, it doesn't come like that. Like, I won't do that. And I said, you have to get this whole package or this, because I don't want my name on something that's just raw footage, because sometimes I'll zoom in and I'll try to focus and I'll zoom out. That's recorded, but it's not part of the actual edited version.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to put that on there. But because they were just looking to
Minimize
price
the
it
money,
less.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. What if you don't use graphics? It's like, it's not going to change the price. If you tell me not to use graphics, I won't do it, but it's not changing the price. And so just a lot of people that just wanted to save money on stuff, which is fine, then go ask someone else with just willing to do it for that much, willing to do what you want them to do for the price that you're offering. Again, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm saying I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And so from then on, I just stopped doing quinceañeras and weddings and stuff. So, and I live a much happier life. A much happier life. Yeah. But with this one, I mean, is everybody kind of respecting you? Like, as far as like you're the authority in this manner?
Yeah. Well, when it's family, it's good. Like, I don't charge them because it's family, so I'll do it.
I would. Go on. In fact, that's the only reason why I would do it.
Yeah. No, it's
Other
just
than that, I don't do it. But go on.
that's just because it's not fair that I need to charge one, that I'm gonna charge the other. So I was like, because literally I almost did. I think all my cousins, like, oh, not like that. The
Right.
15s.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't charge them. This one's going, it's pretty good. It's working out good. Little
So, but I
stressful
mean,
at first, but
but are you getting like the are they participating? Are they actually learning it? Because
yeah, they know it already. But now it's just to the point where they need to move a little more
Yeah.
and looking straight up, kind of thing. Instead of looking at the feet. And that's why I told them. It's funny 'cause you said that's what I say. What Usher says: don't count at the end. Don't count. Just go.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell them, listen to the music, because I like going by the music and the beats too.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just listen to the beat. Don't count, because if I see you counting and looking down, we start over, and I do it. Like I see their mouth moving or they
Do you
look
yell at
down.
them? No.
Well, nah, yeah, but I was like, oh, let's do it again, kind of thing. So, but yeah, so far so good. Kind of nervous though. We'll see how they move.
Are you gonna be? Oh yeah. Well, obviously you're gonna be there for the final thing, but it's all on them.
Hopefully they don't do it late because I work. So
I know, right?
I'll be at work.
Oh, that day.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but it's on them, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, so hopefully it should be all right. Just so they won't. Because it's always one thing performing for me and another thing performing in front of everybody. Like Luis said, he don't like that spotlight. I loved it.
I know you want to be famous, and
Not no more.
no, really.
No, because people let fame get to them and they do crazy stuff, drugs.
Oh, that's what
do.
you're gonna do.
That's like the best
This
part.
is America. That's why you do it.
Okay, then I want to be famous.
He doesn't care how. He'll be a stripper if he has to be.
Don't suck anybody. Dick.
That's right. But no, I mean, I think Luis actually doesn't mind being famous. He just wants to.
He just wants money.
Yeah.
To pay for everything he owes.
I don't mind being famous. I just want to be one of those famous people, like who's not on the spotlight. Maybe like
There's
Wait.
some people up there.
you know,
What do
you
you
know,
mean not in the spotlight?
like like every time.
Oh,
You always see-
Liz Taylor. I haven't heard from her
I
in
don't even
years.
know who the fuck that is anymore.
She was
Taylor
a soap.
Swift?
No, she was a soap opera actress.
No, but you know those people that aren't on the news, media, paparazzis all the time. They just
Oh.
nobody cares about them because they're
So like Dirk,
pretty.
so like Dirk Nowitzki.
Is that
Like
right?
he's famous, but he never told people, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the hospital and do this for the kids." He just went. That's why there's not really anything like him.
Oh, he doesn't
going.
give a shit about that. He just doesn't want to be followed around.
No, but you
Yeah.
mean like that though?
Oh,
Like
be
he don't.
left
He don't want to
alone.
put it out there. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this. So
well,
you
that
can follow
too,
me.
but I don't. I wouldn't want to have all these people bothering me at a restaurant and all that bullshit. Like, goddamn, dude.
You like-
I'm a regular person, just like everyone else.
He,
Let
he
me
fuck
in
let
a
me
mi-
eat my fucking
in a minute, their
breakfast and
ass.
drink my coffee.
Trying to
Yeah.
fart here. Give me some space.
Appreciate y'all making me famous, but leave me alone.
Yeah, like Eminem.
Sucking a baby.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
second amendment.
that's right.
Yeah.
What do you think you would be famous for?
Sucking a baby.
Oh, like a serial killer of liberals.
They find out yeah. We had a gathering of liberals, and a madman walked in with a high-capacity machine gun, used a weapon of war. It's a fucking revolver.
I know.
And it says Merca on the bullets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. That would be so
Yeah.
cool. You can laser
Or
print
each
them
one
on.
had a person's name.
Oh shit! And you actually got it on
Yeah,
each person.
I know, that'd
Like,
be pretty
right.
cool. Like, fuck, who was next? There's so many bullets, they all fell.
So then, a question, Keith. What would you want to be famous for? If you could be famous, what would it be that would make you famous?
I can't say soccer, hockey anymore.
No, because you're too old. Go
yes. Being fat. To be two things, either I guess an actor, or I invent something that makes like a fucking difference, like something I invent,
I invented the fleshlight.
like something. You
on. Dude,
know?
you wouldn't even be here if you did.
I don't know, something like that. Like look at that shit on TV, like whatever the fuck that was.
That was a
Well,
blimp.
I don't think you can invent the LED TV anymore.
Yeah.
No, bitch, whatever that was. No, like me inventing something, it has my name on there, and it's just something that everybody's gonna use. Like
It's a
for
little
years
fart
to
thing,
come.
like burp. Make fart noises.
You know what I mean? Like let's say mic, flashlight, TV, but something like it's gonna be forever.
Like everybody would use it and it
Yes.
wouldn't die. It wouldn't be a fad or something.
Yes, not like the fucking spinners.
Right.
It's just there now. Nobody wants.
And
it.
they're
All
gone.
right, spin this. All right, spin this.
Well, not that kind of. Well, those two. Oh, those were fucking. I never liked those.
Oh, you're talking about those little spinners?
Yeah,
for
the
your
spinner.
finger?
The fidget
Oh,
spinner.
The fidget. There you
That's
go.
stupid. Those are stupid.
The rim spinners too were stupid too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Every
like
thug,
yeah,
every
they were.
thug had them. Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
But yeah, those two things maybe invent something be better.
I don't know, Luis. What would you want to be well known for? Famous for?
I probably wouldn't want to be famous or well known.
Well, I guess I'll throw rich in there. What would you want to be? What would make you rich?
Money.
So you're saying you want to make money? You want to a machine that makes money?
If you can do what you wanted to do, what is it that you want to do?
Oh my god, I'd be rich and not do anything.
But how would you get there?
Well, that's the problem. That's why I wouldn't be.
I'll play the lottery. I'll win the lottery.
Yeah, I'll win the fucking lot. That's probably the dream, the American dream.
To win the
Man,
lottery.
The lottery.
I don't know. If you would have taken all the money that you used to buy all the stuff that you bought, you just invest that stuff, man, and then you can,
Yeah.
get rich off of America.
Yeah.
You need a financial analyst, a financial planner, and
That
a
costs
few other
money.
financial people. They take a certain amount, for assisting you. But the point is that if you make money, they make money.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to win the lottery. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
See, but I want to do a whole cash out.
oh really?
I'll do it every year. Like
Yes.
yearly thing, because I'm gonna know that every year for the next what? I don't know how many they split it into.
Oh, I don't know. Well, no, you don't want the cash out off. No, you want the payments.
I would
Yeah.
want the cash out.
I would want the payments. I would think that maybe you would want the payments too. I mean, because you spend.
Well, the thing is that there's no guarantee that you'll finish getting those payments. I mean, but for 20 years, is there going to be lottery left in 20? Is there something, that's concrete law, something signed that you are going to get the full amount in that? All right, well, then maybe.
Yeah, because
Because I don't want to be like, 20 years from now. It's like, what if you're dead?
Well, see, here's the thing: is that
you transfer that money.
you take one payment and you blow the shit out of it
Well, why would you do that?
because
that's...
Because you know next year you're gonna get another one.
But and that's the thing is that you don't do it. But for those people that aren't good at managing money, at least that way they know they're going to get more money later on.
Yeah.
You
See,
see?
if they cash out, you're fucked. You spend all that money, you're done. And that's happened before. Like people wasted within a year or two.
Yeah, but those people do stupid things. If you look at everything they did real stupid things. Like
Really?
they go out and buy Lamborghinis, one for each family member, buy a house that they assume because they can afford the house, they're going to be able to afford the taxes on
That
the
come
house.
after the house, yeah.
And it's like once the money's gone, those taxes you're going to lose everything.
That's
Like,
true.
They start living
Basically,
above the because like a rich person.
they're gonna if you're not good with your money before, you're probably not gonna be good with your money even after. Just like they say, well, I'm gonna donate some of the money to charity. If you didn't donate money to charity before, you're not gonna do it after.
Yeah, and I'm not donating.
You donate to yourself, to the Luis.
Yeah.
To the Luis Foundation.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Foundation.
I'll do payments though, because like I said, let's say
No, but I
Every
mean
year
it's
you're gonna
good
have
because
money.
it says what get $1 million a year for 20 years, whatever.
Something like
Now
that.
is the $1 million a year for
It
20
depends.
years? Is that tax-free $1 million every year? Because
I
I
don't
know
think-
when
I
you
don't
do the
think
large
so.
sum, they take out the
The
tax.
tax
I don't know
is
because I never won it, so I don't know.
I don't think I wouldn't think it is. The reason why I wouldn't think it is because the government would make it inconvenient in that way. So I'm thinking that they tax it each time that they give you a payment.
Yeah, so here's $1 million. You get to keep 100,000.
Damn.
I think it's more like 600,000-700,000 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
But-
they take 30%.
Yeah. Or something. I'm just
I'll
saying.
probably,
Yeah,
I'll
disagree
probably
with
open
you.
up a business so I can keep the money flowing.
But like what
Maybe-
business?
I don't know.
Everybody says that though. They're like, I'll open up a business. But
Maybe like a.
they even know
club,
how to run a
a
business.
No, get somebody. help me.
See, but that's-
I think with that kind of money, it'd be a good start. Investments.
I'd fucking do my own Breaking Bad shit with that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
See, like I told Mario, if I ever win a big ton of money, $1 billion, whatever, I'll probably give him money to help.
And then he disappears. Hey, are we doing the podcast today?
No, like, make it like,
He wouldn't
it's
give a
an
fuck.
empty house. It's
I would have given a fuck. Like, oh, that's it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'll pay somebody to be Keith. Come here and come here.
no. So
Who
this could
told
go
you
big.
about? Oh no, never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like his film stuff, like the one he's working on. Like, be like, here, I'll pay you this. Make it better.
Make some money.
Oh, like get rid of Ian?
But I'm in charge, bitch.
Oh, okay.
People you hire.
Yeah.
I'm in charge. Get Luis.
I
Be a
have
cop.
to, I have to get rid of all the actors that I have now. Hey guys, they told me to make it better.
So I gotta
So,
get.
yeah.
So I
So-
gotta stop filming.
So
Yeah.
I got what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. I got Seth Rogen.
No, they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're Oscar winners, so those are pretty pricey.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
my-
I wouldn't want them in my film either.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
What?
They could
Oh,
make
you-
you bigger.
I don't like Seth Rogen or Leonardo DiCaprio
Shut
as
up.
actors.
They're awesome.
I don't know how they are in person.
Actually, I heard Leonardo DiCaprio.
God, he's gonna take the money back now.
I like all the ones that did drugs. Those are the good ones.
Like
All the Jewish ones, all the Jewish dudes.
No, like
No.
what's his name?
They all did drugs.
Like
They all
Iron
did-
Man.
Iron
Robert
Man. I
Downey
can't think of
Jr.
his name now. Iron Man.
Yeah, Robert Downey.
Robert Downey Jr. Yeah.
Oh, they well,
Like,
literally.
those are cool because those guys have been through some shit, and then
Oh,
I
Mark
think
Ru-
they're more.
Mark Ruffalo, man, he's been through some really tough shit also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
all the Seth Rogen crew, they do all weed and all that
Yeah, that's
shit.
just weed.
Yeah.
That's just
That's basic shit.
I
That's
don't think-
gateway drug.
What about Snoop Dogg?
Hardcore cocaine,
Ew.
heroin, bro.
Damn.
It just makes them late and unreliable. I don't know. They're like, oh god, they're
Um,
2 hours late again.
You ever watch Less Than Zero? That was a good. I wonder if that was what got Robert Downey Jr. Kind of started on the whole drug thing, or if it was part of it. Less Than Zero is he was back like when he was 20 something.
Was he charming back then too? I don't know.
He was-
Was he the same kind of actor back then that he is now? Like the way he talks, like in all his movies?
Kind of, but no. This is a serious. It's about
He matured.
It's about him being addicted to drugs. The movie is.
A little foreshadowing. It's kind of cool. Or, yeah. I'm thinking maybe I agree that maybe that's where he got started on it. I gave him the idea. It's like, oh, this is actually not bad. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
Felt bad.
But it's
Does
good
that
he
mean that
came
we're
back
gonna do
up.
drugs too?
I hope so. They're good. As long as we're not dead by then.
I want some opioids.
Yeah, you should get that.
That's right.
What is it?
Some sort of painkiller, I think. I don't know.
Oh, like the Michael Jackson juice.
Is that what he died of?
You know, that's what we. Oh, I don't know. Where I used to
You
work.
know
at
what's so funny? Oh, it was from 1987. My bad.
They'll let that happen again.
I wasn't
No.
even born yet. I was on my daddy's ball sack, probably.
What's funny about the movie is like every time I watch those movies like from the early 80s, mid 80s, and I'm watching it and then I hear the fucking music, they look like just the whole way the movie's filmed, and you like it's kind of funny how movies were filmed back then. I mean, they were
The-
enjoyable when I used to watch them, but now you watch today and then you go back to watching no movie, you're like, I can't believe this was a badass movie.
You're like, fuck this.
Man.
I felt that way before about those movies. The clothes, the music.
Yeah.
I love the 80s.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Nostalgia.
That's right. That's my America right there.
Mhm.
The stonewashed jeans, the
Before-
big frilly hair,
America when it was
the leg
America.
warmers. I used to wear all that shit to school.
So if I had $1,000 and I go back,
Spandex?
No, just kidding.
so if I had $1,000 and I go back in time to like the old days, would I be rich?
No,
Or that's not enough.
that's not enough.
No, but if you go
And-
back in time and then remember something that got started after, and then you come up with it, then you'd be the inventor. Then you'd be rich.
But then it
Like
changes
say if you come
everything.
up with Google.
But
I
then,
knew you were gonna say Google.
but he
that's
wouldn't know
so-
how to come up with Google.
Yeah.
Well,
Like that's the
something
thing.
is
He can tell you about Google, then we're like, do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I need somebody to invent it.
What if I invent the sandwich?
They have to go way, way back in time. I don't think they
Yeah.
made money.
Oh fuck.
It's just the
Yeah.
way that you assemble food.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Unless you were Chick-fil-A.
Dumbass. Guy would be broke through all history.
You don't even make it.
Yeah. Oh, he died of an infection that he got sitting on the toilet because it got a splinter.
You talking about the hot tub machine?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it wasn't Google.
Frugal.
Frugal. And everything changed.
No, but like say
What if I sing a song?
invest
Oh,
in the
these
stock,
badass-
market. Like if you already know about 9/11, about certain things that crashed or that are gonna make money, like the Carlisle company that makes
Facebook.
Yeah, but see, you can't do something like technologically like that because you can come up with the concept, but you also have to come up with the
Yeah.
actual program.
like the people who
Do
make
it.
What
all
about betting on sports?
the-
Make
If
money.
you can remember, you know all that.
Okay.
Like
hey,
Back to the Future.
Hey, calm down over there, Marty McFly.
There you go.
And then and then you get the almanac. What is it called?
And then,
Almanac?
yeah, the almanac.
Almanac.
Yeah, and then the universe gets skewed into a whole different
Yeah.
thing, and you fuck it all up and all that.
Yeah.
How? I just win money.
Yeah, that's true.
Dumbass. Anyway,
I didn't affect anybody.
That's what you think. It's a ripple in time.
it really is. Time is a continuum. The stuff that you do in the past will affect what happens in the future.
You think
Hey,
so?
but if you go to the past, no.
Yes.
Now, if you go to the past and you kill yourself, can you cease to exist?
There's support that will I say
Because there's-
universe. It wouldn't let that happen. There'd be always there's the idea is that there'll always be some force stopping from what has meant to transpire from happening.
But then that would be destiny.
No. You're talking about like fate and all that
Yeah,
stuff that
yeah.
has absolutely no.
No.
We're
I'm
talking about
like-
events.
No, I know, but that would be like what people faith people say is destiny. Like, oh, if it's gonna happen, it's, you know what I mean?
It's not really like that.
a predetermined set of events.
I know what you're saying by destiny, but we're talking about like the idea that if someone from the present,
Like, say I went back and I killed, you know,
Yourself.
my grandparents.
What the
It's like-
fuck?
okay, so if you went back in time to kill your grandparents, that way your parents didn't, or whichever parent you
Like
didn't
I
exist,
would,
the
like
it
I would
wouldn't
still be
work.
around because I was still born at a different time. You know what I mean? Like, because it's not like what did you call it, a continuum?
it's a continuum, right?
Yeah.
Continuum.
It can't, because then if there's different universes, then you would be part of one of them. So, like, say I go
No.
back.
See, you can't have. Okay, now
Oh.
you're talking about like the multiverse, which
Oh,
is different
multiverse.
from a continuum.
Oh, god damn it.
Continuum is just basically forward and backward.
Yes.
Okay, so
But what I'm saying is, I'm already born.
right.
I'm already here. I was able to go back, so I kill them. It doesn't make me disappear because I've already existed.
Well,
Right.
no, because it won't let you kill your grandparents
Well, why not?
because it's already happened, and to change the events of something that's happened it's impossible to do that.
How?
What do you mean how?
Why is it impossible? If, like,
Because-
say I could just stand in front of you and shoot you.
Right now, because you can affect the present.
No,
But you
well, not
wouldn't-
right
but-
now, but it's say like say yesterday or the last podcast. If I went back,
Why
in
would
time,
you do
so
that?
I don't have to
I
come
mean,
back
come on,
the
I
next
thought we
time.
were friends.
So I don't have to come back again.
Dude, I actually took time out of my schedule to go visit you at your new truck.
Yeah,
To get into work.
Your new truck.
So I don't have to be here early today.
Yeah. This was your idea.
No, but
He even texted me, "You want to do 8?" Luis said he'll do 8. I'm like,
Oh.
nah, 9 is fine. And
I
then you were
would've-
late.
no, I was gonna come at 8. I don't know. I was late because I started, using the restroom.
Jeez.
And then I kept texting him. I was like, "Hey, where's Keith? Has he said anything?" I was hoping you were gonna be late. So I was like,
He was.
But-
Yeah. Anyway.
yeah. So anyway, if I go back and then I shoot you,
As
What
far as I know, the events will not let you change.
how do you know this?
Something
Have you
like
been
that.
to the past?
It's all based on math, and that's it. Anything having to do with multiverse,
I guess
anything
I don't
having to do with
understand
the
how
universe.
you can. Like, what does it? You just never see them, or when you try to kill them, you just stab them and they're still alive.
No, you
Like,
see
oh.
them. You see them. But let's say like you do shoot them, they're not going to die. They're still going to continue to move forward. The events have to take place in the future, meaning our present. They still have to even out in that sense. So,
So there's no way he can go and invent something and change the future.
oh well, see that's the thing is that the idea of the invention is probably not going to change. Now, who invents it? That I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to do that kind of math. So
Fucking useless.
or else I wouldn't be here on a Sunday morning recording a fucking podcast with you assholes. But anyway, but that's the idea is that you really can't change the outcome of something that happened in the past. The universe is always going to try and balance it out to put it back the way that it's supposed to be.
Do you not watch Flash or what?
No, I really don't.
God, he went back so many times and fucked so much shit up.
Fuck
And-
him,
and-
man. He pissed me off.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the Flash. You
he's
see
so
the Flash.
stupid.
I don't watch it anymore.
Well,
No,
I
but
didn't
it's
have
a
it
stupid
more.
show.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
like,
we used
I
to
don't like
watch
the
it,
way-
but we stopped watching
Oh,
it. 'cause
really?
It was actually pretty cool back in the day. Now it's just got stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god.
He don't
here
like
we
the
go.
girlfriend.
Here we go.
Oh
with
my
this
god, isn't that
dumb
weird?
shit.
Like they're like brother and sister, and they're married and they're banging each other, and
Well,
they have
they're
this incestual child now.
But they're not related.
But they grew up exactly like brother and sister. That's the thing. It's like
Alabama.
You were just watching a Pornhub that said Brady's sister bangs brother.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Is it still on there?
Bangs step bro.
That's funny.
No, I don't know.
I think that's.
I
just
didn't
weird.
know, but yeah, that
Yeah.
would be kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you're my sister.
So I want to bang you. I've been in love with you since the day I met you.
Yeah, since the day my family died and your dad took me in.
Then I knew you were gonna be mine.
That's
Yeah.
just gross. But anyway, if it's not on Pornhub. Anyway,
Okay, so you're saying he can't take a time machine to the past and shoot himself in the head, and he dies in the past. He won't. He's still gonna exist.
the idea is that if he shot himself in the head, first of all, the universe might not let him shoot him in the head. But
what
if
do you
it
mean
does,
by that?
events will start to. I don't know. Have you guys seen that one with James Franco? That movie, that Stephen King novel with James Franco. They shot it here in Dallas, There's like a Hulu
Just
miniseries.
continue.
You guys haven't seen that?
No.
God, jeez. So, anyways, in that show, the miniseries or in the book, James Franco is trying to prevent the assassination of John F. Kennedy, and so he's gonna head downtown to stop the assassination because he knows exactly who and when and where. But as he's trying to move downtown, all these events start to
Unravel in front of him.
try to block him from doing it. He's in his car and he gets a flat tire, so now he can't get it. He can't get there. He tries getting on a bus to take him to downtown, and the bus is in an accident, and people are hurt, and he can't get there because the bus isn't going to move forward. He finally takes a gun, a gun, and steals a car from someone, and he finally makes it downtown. And at some point, he does manage to stop the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
So then it's possible that it can happen.
So then, no, this is
So
the
you
book.
just-
Well,
well,
I'm
it's
just
just-
telling you
you
how the stories, how the story
Well, but
unfolds.
you just-
So then, when he went back to the future, his present, the whole world was completely different, and we're talking about like apocalyptic because it wasn't something that you can change. It's small, meaning that K-Rod's now a doctor, meaning that change didn't really affect too much in the universe. But something as far as being JFK stopping the assassination, it had a huge ripple effect. And
Well,
to the point where the universe was really shooken up with that event. That was huge because then all of a sudden he was president for the whole term. And then people really started realizing that this guy was a huge liberal back then, and people didn't like that. People were way more conservative back there, and he messed up the Cuban Missile Crisis. He started this whole huge war. People really didn't like what he stood for after they really found out. He had these great ideas, but they were too liberal at the time, to the point where the universe has kind of fucked it all up. You know, there were like these quakes in Los Angeles that just destroyed the city. You know, it just didn't balance out anymore. Keith becoming a doctor, K-Rod becoming a doctor, just didn't affect the universe all that much.
But then you gotta also understand. You gotta also take into account that the other people, because he might change, and throughout that, he changed the
And that's the-
mentality
that-
of.
that's-
So then that's the whole. It starts.
Yeah, he
Everybody's
saved
different.
people. K-Rod saved people who, God, you're like, I'm telling you, become a doctor. You're like messing with your microphone over here, like, you know? But anyway, but the idea is that he may have saved someone that was the next Hitler or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. There's always some kind of
like
repercussion.
right, exactly. And then in the book, it was a huge repercussion to a point it was apocalyptic kind of a world. So then he ended up going back and undoing some of it, and then the world undoing it, stopping it from.
So he stopped
So
himself.
he stopped himself from the assassination of JFK, and the world kind of.
How did he stop
balanced
himself?
out.
Did he kill himself?
No, I don't remember. It's been a
Don't
while.
do it. I went back and I changed everything.
It's been a while, but that sense kind of brought it up. You know, it's the more realistic version of what they believe would happen if someone were to go back in time. But then there's also a rule saying that the same person, two people can't occupy the same space and same time at the same time. So meaning that you take up a certain amount of void in the universe, and then if you go back to yourself back in the day, that you can't exist in that because you're taking up that space, and the old you is taking up that space. So there's no room for two Keiths, two K-Rods in that universe.
Oh.
Yeah. So the universe could just blow up into a big ball of nothingness, or
Would be the best.
yeah, or it just wouldn't let you do that. But none of this has been proven as true. These are all theories. And then you bring in the whole multiverse, which is something completely different.
What's that? For another show.
But anyway, Luis, if you really want to kill yourself in the past, just do it in the present.
The best.
It's just best. You
I'd
know.
rather the other guys suffer the pain.
Then
Well,
you-
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
than
you.
me.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I only had to shoot him.
Can you imagine like young Luis? It's like, what the fuck? Who are you?
Yeah, and I'm just disappearing. Like in,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Back to the Future.
Finally, I don't have to feel anything.
Well, see, you might not even have to do the shooting part because if it knows that you're going to shoot yourself, it might already start to play itself out. Like,
And
then
then
you
I'm doing
disappear.
this, and the gun just falls off, and then my gun reappears. My hand reappears because I didn't do it. And then
You
I have
pick
to
it up.
Pick it up.
He's
It's
falling.
an endless loop. An endless loop.
Dormammu.
Thermo.
That's exactly. I know where it's
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. Know that. Dr. Stephen Strange.
Yes.
That's
Call
right.
me Steven.
Dormammu. But anyway. Oh, so by the clock on the wall, looks like we already talked enough. I think we're kind of tired. We didn't get to a few things here, but hopefully everybody kind of learned a little something.
Yeah, about quantum physics.
Yeah,
About Luis can't shoot himself back in.
Feminism.
Luis, you
So
just
don't
can't kill
try to
yourself.
go back in time and kill yourself because it's not gonna work.
But you can go back and bang your mom.
What?
What?
You can?
I don't know.
That's gross. Where is it?
Well, I don't know.
He's-
Bang your
he's-
sister or
yeah,
something.
guy, you were talking about being gross. The other way,
You can be,
You want to go straight up to the parent.
I don't know. It was a Futurama episode. Explain why Fry turned out the way he
guess
was.
it was funnier there.
It was all in the delivery, so I didn't deliver it very well.
No.
No, but what's everybody got planned for later today?
I'm trying to leave so I can go to the movies.
Isn't that
We're
awesome?
gonna try and watch.
Endgame.
I finally saw it Thursday.
Did you? Yeah, I'm gonna go right now. It starts at 12:40.
Oh, does it?
Oh shit! You didn't even tell us.
Oh no, he told me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we're
Hey,
wrapping
Mark,
up right now.
let's extend this until.
Let's just you and me play afterward. No.
Play. Ew.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Pocket
Well,
pool.
stay tuned for more. I'm Marty.
Lewis.
This is Lewis.
Merc.
I'm Lewis.
And this is your boy, K Rod.
And we'll see you guys next time.